I love memes. They're the DNA of the soul.
I feel like the meme counter is gonna go up a lot on 4.
Yeah, well, I mean, y'all were expecting something too, but it didn't happen at all.
Yeah, we only got memes like once.
I don't even remember memes happening at all until memes.
They said it once. They said it at least once. I know that Kojima was like, memes are a huge theme.
Right.
So that's
Rathalos Twilight.
That's probably just
TIGREX!
Twilight.
Was there something else I should do first, though, or?
They'll cue you when you need to do something.
Yeah, they'll cue you in. It probably didn't count the one where you met the cat.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's a new armored vehicle battle. It's the Lav Type G. Date with pause.
If we wanted to go fast, we could
recovery.
probably spam that one item capture mission that you were spamming previously to blitz through the Zadornov
Let's do a Fulton recovery real quick.
Let's get this mission started. Complete the mission and proceed to the Fulton recovery point so we can get you back alive and well. Good luck out there.
Interesting. Bull actually has slightly better stats overall than Alligator does now.
Ah.
But Alligator has better GMP. And Alligator
Tank is better across the board.
And Alligator has the
zero GMP.
Alligator has the what's it? The skill that does damage against extra damage against mechs and stuff. Oh. Yeah, it is a little weird having a post game in a Metal Gear Solid game. That is true.
Your current objective is to retrieve the prisoners.
It's like a pseudo post game because the game's really still going.
Yeah, but there's no new main missions immediately unlocked, I think, is the thing.
Oh, there will be though.
There will be, but it's the divide of like every time you completed a main mission, there was a new one until now. That's the biggest change.
We might want to do a pupa fight.
We did also see credits, yeah. I'll do a pupa
we're gonna
fight.
have to do pupa.
I'm gonna do a pupa fight and not shoot the walking unit at all.
Yeah, with our leveled up stuff, we should be able to just like murder the pupa.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean I was doing pupa real easy.
Not that I think it's going to be an issue, but one requirement for the final boss is to have the intel team at 40.
At what?
At level 40.
Level 40. Hmm.
I mean, you have Amanda, you have Paz, you have Hideo, it'll be fine.
Yeah, but if you have named units that are good at intel, you probably want to stick them on intel.
Yeah, at least we're not doing like the Nier Automata 1000, like 26 different endings. I still need to get through my third playthrough of Automata at some point.
Also, Snake, your cursor.
Hmm? Ah, heck. Shit. Sorry to let you all down like this. Los Cantos.
Do a YouTube apology.
I did things to the past I'm not proud of.
It's not easy to say this.
I left my cursor on the screen.
I know I've disappointed my fans, my friends, but most of all myself.
Free!
How far we've come from the end.
But
Imagine you just fold in the end.
Fulton recovery object confirmed onboard helicopter.
you work for me now.
What?
He like dies on the way there.
Dying in the middle of a Fulton extraction. That definitely can't happen.
Oh,
Freeze!
didn't even know you put your gun away.
Oh fuck! No! Shut up! Go ahead! Shut! Foot!
Drink for that.
Just a single guy alert, but I guess we did establish that counts. Oh, also, I am out of vodka for now, so if this drink runs out, I'm gonna need to break into something else.
I also want to point out it's only a single guy alert because he's the single guy left. If there was another man who heard those gunshots, it would be a problem, wouldn't it?
Maybe. But that's a technicality. Aerial mine. Ooh. Hell yeah.
That would have been useful for Rathalos.
Yeah, it could have been, yeah.
It might be useful for Rathalos Twilight.
Yeah, it's not going to be useful for TIGREX. Probably. Unless
I've never seen a TIGREX.
Unless it
what
can
are they
hit.
like?
You know Nargacuga?
Yeah?
It's like that, but
It's the battle dress version of Nargacuga.
yeah, well, yeah.
Oh.
If Nargacuga is like a rogue, then TIGREX is that, but it's a barbarian.
Oh, jeez. Just heavy Nargacuga?
Yeah.
Terrifying. Awesome.
Yeah.
God, why is everyone wearing helmets?
It is really annoying.
This will continue to be a problem in 5.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Well, the aiming mechanics are a little better in 5, so usually you can pop them in the face and it won't matter, but...
Often it just winds up being better to just hit them in the face.
Yep.
But like with your fists.
Yeah. What can I say? I'm a distance lad. I don't like getting up close in people's business.
I love
But
the
you get
secrecy.
extra points for the tactical takedowns.
Yeah, but it slows things down. It makes it more likely for me to be caught.
Yeah, but I saved suppressor durability.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that doesn't end up being much of an issue, especially when you can call supply drops.
Yeah, but sometimes I don't have enough suppressor to get through an entire prison system.
Freeze!
Fulton recovery helicopter.
I
is
love how the
complete.
point of this mission was to extract hostages.
Yeah. And?
And you've been essentially creating hostages via extraction.
Oh, well.
Freeze!
I am running low, so depending on how many hostages I need, I might be in trouble. Probably save on them.
Watch it. There might be bombs planted next to those prisoners.
Oh.
There
Oh.
are.
Do I just
Now, what
not...
to do about that?
Do I just not touch them, or what happens?
Go around them, I suppose.
Oh, nope.
They face forward.
An explosion!
I see.
We're
I meant
you're
around the
fine
back
now.
of
You're
them.
fine now. Miraculously, he didn't die, so...
Proceed with extra caution.
Oh, cool, let's get out of here. There was only one hostage.
Hey, that was great.
Miraculously, he did not die.
Yeah, he didn't
so-
die. The hostage is fine.
You might have just sent Bull to the sick bay, though.
Maybe. We got a C? Yeah. Got 8 Fultoneers.
Snake, we've got a problem.
Shit!
Zadornov is not in his cell.
What?
Yeah, he
He
broke
must
out.
have used his prosthetic as a blowtorch to cut through the bars. But we've managed to narrow down his location using a transmitter we...
Why didn't we disarm him first?
I'm adding a new mission. Find the KGB agent
Like,
Zadornov.
literally disarm him.
Like, yeah, like literally disarm him before putting him in the cell. Like, ooh,
Oh.
B and C R&D, huh?
Yeah.
Hang on. I need to remove people, so we'll see if that sticks.
Real quick, what rank is your intel at?
Intel is level 45.
Oh yeah, you're good.
We have like most of the unique named people crammed into Intel, so
Yeah, that's
you're
true. We got Miller, Chico, Amanda, Cecile, and Paz all in here.
and Hideo.
And Hideo, yeah.
You can put Cecile on the combat unit if you really feel like it, which is hilarious to me.
Yeah, Paz and Hideo are the only ones out of them that can't go there.
Yeah, they don't want you killing Hideo Kojima.
Or
That
Paz.
would be the ultimate paradox.
Yeah. Miller and Amanda are both decent at combat. But they're better at intel. Hell, Miller's better at food than he is at combat.
Oh, cause.
I'm just looking at that B in combat. That's not gonna last very long. Those were the days.
Okay. C.
Oh hey, it's Tom and Paula.
But
D. And then we got combat, and then we can work our way from there.
oh, farewell, Tanuki.
We added Snooki?
Raccoon dog.
Oh no, Raccoon Dog's still here.
We just have a man named Bongo.
Yep.
Also Cabbage White.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, we talked about that one.
yeah.
I think we decided it was a fish. Also, a bongo is also an animal. It's like an antelope.
Ah.
I love butterfly fish, one word.
Yeah. You know what, Bongo? You get to go in mess hall, I guess.
You're fired.
You're fired. Did you mention earlier that they don't count towards your food threshold if they're in the waiting room in 5?
Oh, in 5, there is no food.
Oh, I
No,
see.
that's all game.
I see. Got it.
What I said is there is no limit to who you can have in your waiting room in 5.
Yeah, okay. So there's no limit, and also there's no food to worry about.
Correct.
Yeah, there's both here. You know what? Let's watch this one. Nice. Nice.
Why are you shooting the men with the Gustav?
Yeah, you should have been going after the armored vehicle, but it's fine.
Ibex?
Target prioritization, Ibex. Oh my god!
Sunfish is
Ibex!
dead.
If Sunfish dies, it's on you, Ibex!
I think Sunfish is dead yet.
If
Now Sunfish is
Ibex!
To be fair to Ibex, it wasn't the armored vehicle that killed him.
No, but the armored vehicle did a bunch of damage.
Virtually, it was the vehicle that killed him. Use the Gustav.
Whoa!
Herring's gone too.
No, Herring's hanging in there.
He's still holding on.
Herring is hanging in there.
Oh,
God damn it! Somebody use the Gustav.
Where's the Gustav you just had, Ibex? Uh-oh. Oh, the yellowtail. No!
oh, Yellowtail's dead.
Fuck!
That was brutal.
What we watched went the worst.
Ibex?
That was 53% of your fighting force.
Ibex, you might be getting the boot, bud. Your misuse of the Gustav may have cost you your job.
Yeah, I would think.
Oh, well, hang on a minute. One of them that we thought died didn't die. He just got sent to... I
Yeah.
think it was Yellowtail? Yeah, Yellowtail just ended up in the med bay. He's not fully dead.
Yeah, he's mostly dead though, because he has his stats and psyche dramatically lowered.
Yeah. Okay. Support is just as crucial as combat, huh? Is that right, Ibex? You're lucky you're good at this job. Mostly. You're mostly good at this job. You have bad game sense, but you got good mechanics.
Yeah. So Vibe will completely drop the mess hall,
like,
but they will add a support team.
Yep.
Who are in charge of dropping you additional weapons and ammo.
Ah, okay.
And getting the chopper to get you out of missions.
Cool. Zadornov search mission. Okay.
Snake, Zadornov has
I hate to
escaped
tell you
custody.
that there are
Find him.
Six of
them.
these.
6 of
Yep.
these.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying we might want to farm the fast.
But the Monster Hunter missions.
Well, we can do the Monster Hunter missions, like cut the monster.
I was gonna say
Monster Hunter
it's
missions.
2 extra ops into one of these, where it's basically you just have to find Zadornov in a level.
Stealth.
Why they chose to do it this way is beyond me. I actually don't like it and think it's the worst thing in the game.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it does feel a little clunky. Chapter 5. I'm in Chapter 5 now. Outer Heaven.
Technically, you already were, but you're doing your first main mission, I guess, in Chapter 5 now.
Find Zadornov and bring him back here with Fulton recovery.
Other than the last one, I don't think there's like any definitive place where he is, unfortunately.
Though, he's usually in the Fruta del Oro map, just because it's the biggest one. So he's usually somewhere in the banana area because
Okay.
it's where he's only in spots where prisoners would be.
Yeah, so that's the one with the most spawn points, probably, I guess.
Yeah, so I would head there first.
I guess I could just sneak around.
I don't need to capture every man I see.
Yeah. Maybe I could have pulled out the analyzer to see if they were worth it first, but...
But yeah, did you begin development on the new analyzer?
I have analyzer rank 3 right
I think
now.
that was the one they unlocked.
I don't know.
Well, I should have brought the night vision goggles in case there were stationary peeps, but... Very windy here. Oh, right, it's the bridge. Ah, it all makes sense.
You flipped over just in time.
Yep. Well, I saw him stop. Oh, no. There.
Freeze.
Whoops. Maybe. There we go.
Get held up by a man and he just tranks you twice in the ass.
You could have just, like, stun rodded him or something with some dignity.
I could have, yeah. I did scan that man's gooch and then shoot him in it, yes. I saw he was only a D in mess hall. It's not worth Fultoning.
You were checking out his mess hall, and you found him unworthy.
I found his mess hall wanting.
Watch as Snake hides behind the world's tiniest tree.
Freeze.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Oh, me?
That's not too bad. You're coming with me.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Wait.
Nope. Don't see nothing.
Can't be imagining things.
Oh, you could be. You don't know.
Could be Sam. You're higher on analysis, I think, right now. Unless you just want to get rid of a man.
Yeah.
I'll say that you'll hit a B or higher point in 5 by the time
Very quick.
you get to Africa.
You will hit B or higher point, I would say, even before that.
It depends which units. B or higher for R&D, maybe? I wouldn't say for, like, I am finding no one for base development.
Interesting.
Freeze.
I think I at least see a prisoner in that room.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Mr. Doorknob, but
No. It's not doorknob.
it was Yuri Lowenthal, though.
Fulton
he's the
recovery
prisoners.
subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Well, he was also like one of the Pentagon guys, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Oh, yeah. So every POW at Mother Base is Yuri Lowenthal.
Yeah.
Search every inch of that area.
That sounds like you might be close, if I had to guess. Usually when Kaz says a thing, that means you're close to whatever your objective is.
Makes sense.
Well, shit, dude.
Hmm?
I'm just this guy.
Yeah. Just walked slightly, looked at me, and then stopped.
And then just placed himself in a position where you cannot move.
Freeze.
Aha.
There he is.
There you are,
Mr.
you son of a
Doorknob.
bitch.
You got it.
There we go.
Try using Fulton recovery on him.
Did you not even drink that dude? You just left him cowering.
Yeah, he was just
Yep.
cowering there.
Zadornov.
Maybe if you remove the doorknobs from his door, Zadornov won't be able to get out of the door.
So, you found me.
It wasn't hard.
Yes, we did, Steve.
What are you
Bloom.
up to anyway?
Just going for a stroll.
Okay.
Kaz, I've got Zadornov.
Could you do
Returning
either a
home.
Costa Rican or a Russian accent?
But-
But like one of them.
Package for you, boss.
What?
Yeah, looks like a cassette tape.
Huh?
Don't worry, it's clean. No trace of explosives or anything. Return address just says Eva.
Eva.
Oh, hey.
You know?
It's my gun, girlfriend.
Eva.
Also has a drink.
The plot thickens. Tidings from an old flame?
Don't start, Kaz.
No.
Anyway, I'll check it out later.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll check
just
it out later.
don't go running
Private.
off after this chick. We can't afford for you to be distracted right now.
Shut up, guys. You're one to talk.
The constantly distracted because of Hero Miller.
Always say, look at that one when a lady comes back.
Soliton radar.
Huh? Hi, Paper Wasp. Plover? Another plover. Ah, new thing. Does it do anything for me? Oh, I didn't send anyone out, that's right.
It's a bird.
That makes sense. Does not seem to have done anything for me. Wait, no. There's more waiting room. Is that all the expansions do, is more waiting room?
Seems like it.
That's bullshit.
Well, it does one other thing that'll become apparent later. I think Chameleon might not be good enough.
You're fired.
You're fired.
Apropos of absolutely nothing, but if you live in the US, remember to vote next week.
Please do.
God, please do.
Whoa, look at all these things.
Oh my god, look how expensive Soliton is.
High power sensor to display surrounding topography and enemy positions. Only functional in normal phase. Oh. That is very expensive.
Can you afford that?
Not right now.
No.
Well, whoops.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
Oh, hold on. You don't want to risk Vol?
Nah.
He's been training for this. He's ready.
No. Everyone dies eventually out in the field.
So I never put Vol on the field.
Exactly.
Goofers.
Could you imagine how good content it would be to watch Vol and on the playback to see if he dies?
TIGREX!
This is
Yeah, go
a
for it.
high-risk mission. You'll be facing some powerful opposition, but it's nothing
After
you
we
can't
finish the
handle.
monsters, though,
Believe in yourself.
we might want to just do the
Yeah.
spam pupa and one of the item captures.
Yeah. Hey, Chico. What do you gotta say about TIGREX?
TIGREX is a flying dragon just like Rathalos.
Oh, TIGREX, huh?
But it's good at moving
Interesting.
around on land too. It can blast you with rocks from a distance,
I
or
flip-flop
rush at you with
constantly.
incredible speed.
Well, I wouldn't have
People have seen it on
expected
land.
a Spanish
Said that these
speaker
two
just
lady pirates,
to default to
Anne and
TIGREX.
Mary, visited Isla del Monstruo. It was there that they did battle with TIGREX.
Anne was quite a marksman, wasn't she?
Must have been a heck of a battle. I wish I'd been there.
You know, I'm not so bad with guns myself.
I've already seen how good you are.
I'm something of a gun myself.
I'm something of a gun man.
Anne and Mary also saw little dinosaurs running around the
Oh,
island.
those things,
Velociraptor.
they suck.
Yup. As you would expect, they're very
Wait, how'd you know
Why
that,
would you
Snake?
know they're
no match for
velociraptors?
Yep.
firearm. You wouldn't want to get surrounded by them, though.
I'll bet. Nobody wants
Killing
to be
one
outnumbered in battle.
immediately
Right.
gives Snake the knowledge
Your
of
best
what
move
it
would be
is.
to make sure
Maybe
they do not encircle you.
the feline
Well,
told him.
stealth
Maybe one of the
is
felines told him.
basis of all solo sneaking missions.
Maybe eating
While
it
it
gave
makes
them
battle
gave them
tough,
all the knowledge.
working alone has its advantages.
Because
when
you
it
think
comes to
Snake
eating.
didn't
That is how it worked. That
That's
is how
what
it worked
makes
in
you the boss,
Operation
boss.
Snake Eater, if we remember
You don't need any
correctly.
advice from me.
Not bad for an
Like,
old
really,
timer.
truly, do
Hey,
you think
Chico?
Big Boss didn't eat
Nope.
the monsters
Still,
after killing them?
Be careful.
Absolutely. Absolutely, he did. Love?
Yeah.
Puppy love. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hey, what's with all this sighing? You're not your usual self.
Oh, Snake.
Something on your mind?
Huh? No, not really. Not. I guess. Hey, Snake. Girls are funny, you know. You can never tell what they're thinking. They're always doing their own thing. Maybe they really are different from us men.
Whoa, what's this about now? Chico, do you have a crush on somebody?
No, it's not that. I just.
What? Go ahead, you can talk to me.
Whenever I talk to Paz, my
Uh-huh.
heart starts pounding, and everything I say comes out wrong.
Paz. I guess she is pretty close to your age.
That ever happened to you, Snake?
Well, sure.
It's a polite
As
way of
everybody.
saying
Well,
you don't have a
how do I
chance.
talk to her?
That is a tough one. Why don't you try, talking
This is
to
the
her
worst
like
man
you
to do this.
talk
Oh,
to
absolutely.
everybody else?
No, it doesn't work. I freeze up every time I'm around her. Our eyes meet, and my face starts burning for some reason.
It's like living on the battlefield. You just have to get used to it. You're nervous at first, but the more you're out there, the more natural it feels. Get your courage up and go talk to her more often.
Well, just use some
Okay.
CQC or something, I guess. I don't know.
Girls are more full of mysteries than UMAs.
Oh, you got that right.
But wow.
Chico, knock her out and then Fulton her back to your base.
Speaking of which, what'd you get from Ava, Snake?
What did I get from Ava? Can I look at that? Is that... The message from Ava? Oh, wow, there's so many things here I haven't looked at. Oh my god, what?
What?
That's a lot. It's a lot.
Ava?
Huh? Let's listen to the first one, at least.
Hello, Snake. It's been a while, hasn't it? I hear you've been causing quite the ruckus in Nicaragua. Nothing much to report from my end. The legacy's being put to good use. Or so they tell me. But enough with the small talk.
Wasn't it a fake?
There's something I need to tell you.
Well,
They
she
got the
joined
real
the
You saw the photo
cipher
that came with
Ah.
this one, right? The boss
after
made
the
that.
Chinese government threatened to kill her.
I
essentially.
see.
I'm sorry, I should have told you sooner. I probably should have told you right away.
Yeah, Eva sent us a tape.
But sending it to you
Tapes,
hasn't
apparently.
been an easy
Yeah, 7
decision to
tapes.
make. It's taken me 10 years. Once you've heard what I have to say, you'll understand why. That photo belonged to her. I know what you're thinking. What does she have to do with this? You've probably seen it 100 times in the press already. Obviously, it's of the Mercury 7, the first group of American astronauts, the heroes of Project Mercury. But there were actually 8 people in that photo. One of them was edited out, erased, without a trace. That 8th astronaut, the one airbrushed out of existence, that was her, Snake. Now,
Okay.
why did they need to keep her existence a secret? What were they trying to hide?
60s Photoshop.
Let's go back even further. 17 years ago. It was the height of the Cold War. The Eastern and Western blocs were racing to develop space technology to match their nuclear arsenals. In 1957, the Soviet Union launched Sputnik 1, the first artificial satellite. The Americans were stunned. They'd been led to believe their country led the world in science and technology. That shock quickly turned into fear. If the Russians had the know-how to launch a satellite into space, they could use it to launch a nuclear missile, too. Frantic, the U.S. threw everything it had into the space race. The following year, the Army succeeded in launching the first American satellite, Explorer 1. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration was established that fall, and Project Mercury with it. The goal was to send a man into space, and 7 men were chosen as pilot candidates. The media dubbed them the Mercury 7. They were immediately hailed as national heroes, icons of Western space exploration. But after Explorer, America suffered a series of failed rocket launches. Desperate, the government made a fateful decision. Unable to wait for its space program to mature, they'd steal the Soviets' technology, at the same time sabotaging their space program. You know better than anyone how hard a mission that was. The Soviet space
I do
program
that?
was shrouded in secrecy. Recovering that information would be no easy task. Using the help of an insider, they'd insert a sleeper agent into the research institute, or else recruit one of those insiders to do the job for them. And, if necessary, the mission leader would have to go in and sort things out themselves. Someone was needed with experience, knowledge, and superior intuition. And the only one for the job was the boss.
Ah, okay.
The president himself asked for her by name. He needed someone who could be trusted with the fate of a nation. Who else to turn to but the hero of the Second World War? It was June 1959. So you see, Snake, that's why she left. That was the top secret mission that took her from you. But her selection ruffled a few CIA feathers. They didn't appreciate the president going over their head like that. The mission was tough enough already, and now the CIA was dragging its feet. She couldn't get anything out of them. No manpower, no information. Left to her own devices, the boss made a decision she knew would come back to haunt her. She decided to tap into the Philosopher's Network. And that's when the wheels of fate began to turn.
Okay. Anyway, let's hunt a TIGREX.
I was gonna say that's gonna be a lot of backstory.
Though probably worth listening to at some point.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe like once every couple of missions or something.
Anything special you know about TIGREX that might help your weapon selection?
You roar a lot.
But
Him big scrim.
Can you
do that? Indeed.
can block roar with riot shield?
Maybe. But weird. I can't equip multiple types of rations. I can't equip the rare and well done and also the regular. Guess we'll go for the green curry and then I can try the riot shield. The only thing is I would need a different weapon, or I would need to be holding a...
That's true. I don't think it's
You would
worth
need
it.
to
I don't
make
think it's worth
pistol
it.
and riot shield.
Yeah,
I do not think that's worth it.
I think because it's the handguns. Does anything else have CQC? No. It just
Try this. I mean, the only thing is you could try the strike marker, I guess.
I guess.
If we can
It only
test
has
and
3
see if it
shots.
sticks.
It only has 3 shots though, so it's not going to be super reliable.
Yeah, if it sticks though, it's not too bad.
Probably sacrifice one of the rocket launchers. You didn't really use both of them all that much when you were fighting.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, the main use for having multiples was being able to fire them in rapid succession, one after the other.
Your call.
Let's give it a shot.
It's about time. Let's go, Trenya.
Yeah, you stupid cat. Take me to where the monsters live.
Take me to where the island of monsters is, cat. Is this a... No, this is the same zone. Okay.
Velociprey appear to be purring, and I don't like it.
There he is, doing that old gen pseudo-wyvern walk.
Yep. It's weird. It's weird to see.
Absolute power.
Absolute power.
There he is. Oh, you do the spin. There, the spin. The roar. Oh, God, he spit on the... Oh, no.
Not the cameraman!
Oh god, that could be on the screen the whole time.
Hey, Jeff, the cameraman.
Do you know what that is, cuz? Well, why did I... Oh, he's angry already. That didn't take long. Oh, what happened? Okay, well, that's fine.
I love how the Velociprey are essentially just the goons from like the assault vehicle missions.
Get him big charge also.
That charge, man, I can't imagine that's going to be fun trying to dodge that in this game's mechanics.
Oh. Yeah, this seems like you want to keep your distance.
Yeah, easier said than done with TIGREX. He just kind of goes all over the map, and you're at his mercy.
I didn't say you'd be able to do it, I just said it's what you want to do. We all want things.
Okay.
Oh, it does stick. It does stick.
Ah! What? Damn you, Velociprey!
That is in his neck. You stupid purring lizards.
Yep.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah,
is right
it does
in his
stick.
neck.
That's good to know. Okay.
Alright, you just need to call down the strike whenever.
Well, yeah, whenever he's not moving, probably.
That's easier said than done.
You might just need to settle for when he's not looking at you.
Commence the requested supporting fire. Stay clear.
That did less than I hoped.
Who knows? Maybe he's close to. There's
Oh, there we go.
It does about a bar. Yeah.
Ah,
It also may have done part damage,
oh, probably.
which seems to be a big part of making it possible. You might need to call its extra heals soon.
Oh, you fuck. Well, that didn't. Shield's gone.
Shield is gone. Well, shield useless. The dart gun ain't too bad.
What? Oh my god.
Yeah, I kind of figured this one would be miserable, honestly. Five mechanics might have been easier, but fighting this thing in the Peace Walker engine seems rough. Oh, you grabbed mine.
There we go.
Oh, nice. That actually does stop the charge, too.
What?
Uh-oh.
Oh, he just stepped right over that. Just litter the battlefield with mines.
Oh, that didn't stop him that time.
Now I'm knocking down, though.
I mean, he's not doing great health.
Well, you aren't doing so hot yourself in the health department.
No, you probably need a supply drop.
What?
I'm actually interested to see if the strike, since the marker is on him, if the strike will continue to follow, even if he moves.
Ah!
the request for supporting fire. It should commence any second.
Ow.
Did a ton of damage.
Whoa. Where did it land?
Not the stun rod. Oh wait, why stun rod? Why?
Stun rod, stun rod.
It was on supply for a second.
They've okayed the request for support. They're sending out a cardboard box as we speak.
Might be worth drinking one of those sodas just in case.
Not doing a lot of psychic. This guy. Oh my fuck. No. No, no.
You're asking for the impossible.
Come on, man.
Try again later.
I just need food.
Just fill it full of rations next time.
Yeah, like that seems like that's gonna be a pain in the butt to dodge.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Boulder.
Weirdly, I think you would have dodged it if you had not rolled.
Yeah, probably.
There's like a weird window for dodging.
Yeah, there.
that.
Well, yeah, there is a spread to it. But
Right gun seems pretty good though. Honestly.
ow. What? I only have one more shot in it. Uh-oh.
Well, that's not good.
They've okayed your request for a cardboard box. It'll be sent out shortly.
Oh, it's not reloaded yet. Fuck.
Hurry.
They're about to commence the requested supporting fire. Stay clear.
Curry. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might just be PKM time. Somehow you got out of that mostly unscathed.
What?
He actually seems to be taking more damage than Rathalos
Yeah,
did.
this seems like it's gonna be a faster fight one way or the other. Than
Yeah, I think you just gotta be really aggressive on it.
Just like him.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive. What? Oh no, wrong way!
Oh god.
Incorrect roll, boss.
They've okayed the request for support. They're sending out a cardboard
No!
box as we speak.
Oh,
No,
boy,
the
boss.
roar! You fuck!
Uh-oh. It's okay. His tail roll for
No! I need the rations!
they're right over there, boss.
And then I need a tab to them. Woo!
Ah!
Woo!
Yeah.
Well, one of the arms, I think. Yeah. Oh boy.
They've okayed
Alright, you're getting the hang of the dodge, though.
It'll be sent out shortly.
He also seems really easy to stagger. Aw.
Oh,
You were inside its tail for a little bit there, boss. Oh, hey, it's a full rations.
oh
supply
cool,
drop.
thanks.
Miller was listening.
No!
Oh, he jumped over the RPG. He jumped over it, Snake.
Oh no! Whoops. Oh shit!
Oh.
No! No!
Ah.
Run the ass.
Getting there, boss.
I'm out of RPGs. Oh, I should have kept going.
They've okayed the request for support. They're sending out a cardboard box.
Only you had some form of like easy liquid healing item.
Ah!
It was made better with honey.
Ah!
Another full
Oh,
rations
no!
box looks like.
I just need to get to it.
That was a perfect triangle, actually.
Come on, come on, come on.
Come on, boss.
Good.
Oh no, why?
Nice dodge.
They've okayed your request for a cardboard box. It'll be sent
It's
out
over
to you.
there. Oh no!
Too close, boss. It's another full rations
Yeah, I think
box.
that's all they're
Miller,
gonna give me.
Miller, listen too well.
Ah! What? Get off the
Yeah, I wouldn't go
rations.
for those rations yet.
What?
Oh.
No.
Oh, not auto aim.
Oh, fucking, come on.
They've okayed the request for support.
You know, auto aim might not be the worst thing for just running.
Close, boss.
It looks like your rations cap out at 4,
Oh, fuck.
so you don't need to pick up all of them, it looks like.
I see. Woo!
Oh boy. This might be the most stressful fight yet, honestly. Just
And you
from
don't
watching
get anything
it.
for it besides dragging ranks.
I know Rathalos at least was supposed to unlock a research thing, right? Pretty sure it did.
Oh, is that where the Soliton was?
No, I don't think it was the Soliton. The Soliton we got after we fought Zadornov. Once we punched him in the schnoz.
They've okayed your request for a cardboard box. It'll be sent out shortly.
Oh. Oh shit.
You can do this, boss.
There we go. Okay.
You got him.
Oh.
All right.
You know, that was the fight.
Actually, the RPG Gustav might have been a good.
Yeah, RPG
combo.
and Gustav, I think, probably better than the Strike.
Just because this guy is not as long-term a battle as the Rathalos was.
Yeah.
Plus, the Rathalos, I think you could actually supply Marker Strike him out of the sky.
Maybe. Yeah, probably. Quite possibly.
Like, you just put it on him, continue to fight, wait till he flies up, and then just knock him out. It
gotta
seems
be.
like for TIGREX, you just want to shoot him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Ba-bum, ba-bum. A new assault rifle.
Silenced.
Oh. Oh. Ah. What? Ah.
I will be right back.
So I think we do that quick mission again to
Yeah.
get the next Zadornov, and
For sure.
then we do intersperse that with the last fight.
God, the Soliton radar is expensive.
Yeah, you can almost afford it.
Yeah, maybe if I don't research anything else for a little bit, then I already have.
It might make finding Zadornov easier. I think that's probably why they gave it to you after you found him. first
Probably.
time.
The what it says it does sounds like the radar from the previous games.
That's exactly what it is.
Hey, it's Gear Rex.
Yep.
I could do a tank battle. Date with Pus.
I think we do that really quick item capture or something.
Eliminate enemy
something
soldiers.
fast.
Yeah, let's do an item capture real quick.
Let's get
That's nice and quick.
Mm-hmm. Easy peasy. I can show you how I get S-Rank on it now.
Stay out of the enemy's sight as you recover those supplies. And don't get lost.
Freeze!
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter. Fulton recovery helicopter is complete. Fulton recovery subject
those
confirmed
batteries.
onboard helicopter.
Easy peasy.
Mission complete. The folks back at Mother Base will be thrilled.
I've done this particular mission a lot. Could probably do that. Could probably do that mission in my sleep.
In the time it took me to use the bathroom and pet my cat, you already finished a mission.
Yep. 47 seconds.
Got an S rank. God gamer.
World record holder for this particular mission.
Specifically this mission.
Now we get to see if that counted. It didn't.
We got Cormorant, though.
You're seeing med? Okay.
Gila Monster, I don't know if you're the right fit for our company.
You ever try
Looks
running
like
around
Nappa.
lugging a big heavy weapon? It ain't easy. Ain't fast either.
He looks like he should be your Grand Vizier. Farewell, gentlemen.
I swear, somebody had the alert noise as their text tone back in college.
Oh, absolutely. It might have been me.
It might have been you, but you weren't the problem.
Ugh.
Yeah, the problem was this was in the middle of Dyson Lab while I was pulling an all-nighter trying to work, and somebody just had the alert noise going.
Oh no.
And every time it involuntarily makes me like jump.
Yeah.
Because of association.
It does feel like a weird noise to have on the firing your employees screen, but
And now that you've played Metal Gear, that noise is going to trigger something primal in you whenever you hear it.
Oh yeah, I mean, I already knew the association of it because I've heard it like edited into videos and memes and stuff. But now
a pupa.
now I've experienced it. Yeah, I could do a pupa, try to get walking unit off of it.
Careful, Snake.
So just shoot it in the glowy bit.
Yep.
Well, I'll say this much. We might have to do some doorknob hunting off stream.
Yeah.
And come back with a completed Zeke next week.
Yeah, it might be one of those things where it's like we have to. I think we should end this stream whenever we do so with beating TIGREX.
Okay.
Yeah, I think TIGREX, and then what we do is you get us to doorknob number 6, and we'll start the stream with doorknob 6 next week.
Sounds good.
And if in the process you unlock like the Sexy Miller mission, feel free.
Yes.
No, you're not.
No, you're a towel.
Oh, the C is the walking unit.
Yeah, I don't want to shoot it in the sea.
That's an AI weapon. The pupa. It's fast, so be careful.
Yeah? What's up? Oh, I didn't crouch soon enough.
Would it be easier to try hitting rockets, since there appear to be like really long periods where it can't move or it can't hit? Like you just wait for it to stop and then you hit it with the
probably.
the old 1-2.
Rocket, PKM. Yeah, it seems like one RPG is a health bar.
But
Take those lightning rods out. They direct its electroshock attack. There'll be some warning signs when it's coming out.
Should probably shoot
That's
this.
how this may break like one of those. Or...
Blow the hatch and climb into the
I was about to
AI
say it
pod.
might not even get a chance to fire that off.
You should be able to get it.
and there we go. Itsy bitsy.
The old Reptile-Pod. Ones that aren't graded to resist a nuclear strike.
Pull out all the AI's memory boards before the pod's ejected. The black memory boards are locked.
Yeah,
After
it
the
has
board
almost
is
no
icons.
available memory ports.
You can unlock memory
Which I
boards
think
by
we do need to
destroying
actually
the
farm AI
mechanical
boards
they
as
control.
well, so that Strangelove can finish the
Well, yeah.
AI.
Can be
I've gotten
Yeah.
a bunch of those so far though.
Memory boards
Based on the way he says he's been playing, I assume he has more AI boards than he does
Go ahead
parts.
and take whichever ones you want.
Well,
You not grab the black ones?
no, those are locked. Let's just say this is the first time I've had to wait for the timer on the pupa fight. Especially for like, at least for more than a couple of seconds. Can't skip this.
Goodbye, Pod.
There, well,
That pod blasting off might be the goofiest animation in the game.
a little
I wonder
bit.
what happened to all the extra pods. From
Yeah, I
the
was
other-
assuming they were all going into Peace Walker, but apparently not.
That was an unmanned. There's no need for a.
Shut up, Huey. Got an S.
Snake, the doctor's safe here without.
Mhm. We already know that bit, man.
But are we safe here?
Hey,
with
walk
the
unit +1. I don't think
And
that's.
2 head units.
I think I needed 2 more walk units.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we gotta do at least one more
Bad news,
pupa to
Snake.
finish Zeke.
Zadornov
Ah,
is
shit.
alive.
Hey,
hey.
there we go.
Again?
Again?
Honey, we took away his prosthetic and did a full body check. We even increased the guard.
Oh, well, hey, at least you disarmed him this time.
Impossible. Anyway, I'm adding a new mission.
Okay, so
Locate
pupa
and
pupa
recover
counted.
Zadornov.
So
Yes. So I could just
That-
farm pupa to
yeah,
do this.
that could work because then we could actually probably get it done on stream. I was thinking we're gonna have to do unique ones each time, which was gonna add a lot of time. But
The
pupa
only
was fast.
requirements for the final boss are to have all the platforms built, which we do.
Oh, do I? Oh, cool.
Yep. Have Intel team at 40, Metal Gear Zeke on some level functional.
And we gotta
complete
get
this
through all the
doorknob.
doorknobs. We gotta get through all the doorknobs. So
I need one more
By-
walk
We
unit.
just went away.
farming pupa will basically.
I need two more.
accomplish
I need
both
two
that.
more head parts as well.
You got a lot of head parts from that.
Yeah, you got 2 on that last.
Yeah, I think I only had one head part before that, right? Yeah.
One. Yeah.
Yeah.
So do another doorknob and then farm pupa is
Yeah.
probably the way to go.
Yeah.
I'm just going to assume you have all the AI memory boards you could need.
I guess we'll see when Zeke's done. We could still do this.
Maybe. Yeah.
This is starting to feel like a Metal Gear Solid 2 stream.
Metal Gear Solid 2. Metal Gear Solid 2 was like the one so far that we didn't go overtime for.
One was the worst. The second one.
No, but this
stream
feels
was
like the moment in 2 where we were like, maybe we can get there. You remember that moment at like
Yes.
1 a.m. for you guys?
Yes.
You were debating going to 5.
Don't worry, it's not 1 a.m. yet. It's only midnight.
It's only midnight.
It's only midnight. Jesus.
You're fired.
Was that a different you're fired?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Maybe my brain is playing tricks on me.
We could maybe still do this. Maybe.
That looks like song lyrics, John, but I don't recognize them.
You start to scream.
Zadornov's disappeared from his
It's
cell
Thriller.
again.
Oh, is it
Find
Thriller?
him.
Oh, okay. I don't know the lyrics of Thriller. Stealth.
I'm just looking up the guide on the Zadornov missions because they're a little bullshit.
At least Vol appreciates you.
Well, small
I appreciate pop
Codename-
music.
code names based on small rodents stick together.
But-
Find Zadornov
Heck
and
yeah.
bring him back here with Fulton Recovery.
Okay. I have 2 zones to explore, it looks like.
Yep, it looks like there's small zones too. So nothing special, just he can be in one of like 2 places. Take out the soldiers and just go.
Oh, B combat. That's pretty good.
You don't look like you'd fire a Gustav at a man, ignoring the tank.
Yeah. You look like you have proper target prioritization.
Fulton Recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Maybe you'll be able to make the Soliton before your next one.
Enemies
Oh,
close
shit.
by.
Shut up! Ah, fuck.
That's
Uh-oh.
hilarious.
Yeah, that one's
Can't. No 2 ways about that one.
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Understood.
Oh, hi.
Reinforcements now.
Oh, fuck.
like to think that fucking doorknob sitting in a bush like
Yeah, ringing the jungle alarm we all have. Nice pile you're creating.
well. Oh yeah, no, you're not coming. I'll be. Ah! Oh god! What was that?
Oh boy, these are your Ben.
You really blew him up.
Who gave Eric the grenade launcher?
Look.
Okay.
Ah.
Eh.
I think we're looking for bees.
You were a bee? You were a bee? Where were you?
In cooking.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's probably just this guy.
Don't know how they're not dead, but That grenade essentially, well,
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
that grenade essentially exploded on their body.
Okay. That could have gone better, but
Yep. So on the northeast side of the map is a location where Zadornov could be.
well, he's not here.
Well, then he isn't here. Which means he's there.
Yep. Sure does.
This could have been fast.
But of course, the knob wouldn't make it fast.
This knob's a real bell end.
Didn't didn't Snake didn't you mention that Snake let his headband blow away?
Yes.
In story, yes. In gameplay, they didn't model it. But it is why he is not wearing the headband in 5.
Got it. I was wondering why he didn't happen in 5. I was honestly really expecting them to have him not have it anymore now in game as well, but
yeah, I would have liked that too. I wonder why they didn't. They chose not to do that, considering they have, so many different outfits for him.
None for the head, though.
It might have just been a programming thing where it would have been annoying to have, because they tied all the headbands to the outfits.
yeah.
Because
That's probably what it was, yeah. Considering this was a mobile game.
Have to.
There he is.
Oh yeah, what does it say if you scan him?
Huh.
Well, you would be good if you weren't a complete piece of garbage.
I guess just shoot him in the head.
Yeah.
There we go.
That'll do.
I mean, you could have shot him a little bit.
Okay, you're done with that area. Head for the goal.
It does beg the question
shit.
why.
Stay out of sight till they've called off the alert.
It does beg the question why Snake doesn't just shoot him after like the 3rd time he gets out.
Dispatching reinforcements now.
Alert's over. Is the thing good?
Oh,
Nope.
What the?
Hopefully they both get.
You might just need to CQC chain these men.
damn it!
Yeah, I was afraid that he would get too far away. Disgusting.
Stay out of sight till they called off the alert.
Needs to be out of caution.
Just one guy. One single man left.
Come in, HQ.
I guess that was 2 alerts, huh?
I think you're good.
No, it was.
Target lost. Going to alert status.
Oh, it's yellow now. Yeah, okay, I can go in. I can go in now.
He'll be nearby. Find him.
Oh, come on. Okay.
You did it. Keep it up.
That was a simple mission that just went wrong in like every way.
Fuck you, doorknob. I got an A. Somehow.
Kaz, I caught Zadornov.
Impossible. I thought I'd made it. Acknowledged and appreciated.
Not getting away from me, doorknob.
Ibex.
Viper.
Yeah, Ibex is in the brig.
Yep.
You're
After what he did. Can we just fire him?
No, I fired.
Just fire. No,
fired-
can't we just fire Ibex?
What? Huh?
You got our men killed.
He was the Rocket Man.
Well, this is the new Ibex, isn't it?
I think that's the new Ibex.
Yeah, this is the
same
old Ibex here.
Yeah.
Oh. Can we
New-
fire him?
Well, I mean, new Ibex is a B. We gotta wait for him to come back first. Maybe
But-
he'll die. Maybe he'll die in the line of duty.
Well, the thing
Maybe
is,
send
I haven't
Ibex on
actually
a
sent
mission
them
by
out
himself.
again. I should probably send them out again. Here.
Oh, I was gonna suggest just sending him by himself.
Ooh, that's cruel.
Oh man,
Vol.
you. That is. Didn't realize you had such a cruel streak in you, Vol.
I don't like Ibex. Well, that specific Ibex. I have no issue with the other Ibex.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Vol holds grudges.
I see.
I do.
Pupa. Pupa.
Oopa.
Poopa.
Oopa doopa.
combat.
This time we can test and see if double pupa will do the trick, or if we have to do something else to break it up.
Let's rock.
Hang on, let's look. Let's look at session 2 from Eva.
The Philosophers were a secret society of power brokers formed in a pact between the US, Russia, and China in the early 20th century. Of course, by that time, the American and Soviet branches had already parted ways. But there were those among the remaining Russian philosophers not entirely happy with the one-party communist state. The boss reached out to them. She arranged clandestine meetings in Berlin, hoping to find a way into OKB-1, the Soviets' premier design bureau. She worked tirelessly to win their sympathy. In
This
some
bit
instances,
might
using
be the
huge
most,
amounts of
like,
cash. In others, by helping them over the
realistic historical fiction that Kojima has written.
The Philosophers had everything on her, and not just information either. She'd given birth to a child on the battlefield, only to have them immediately snatch it away. I know she told you that story. If that child was in the hands of the Soviet philosophers, she'd be putting more than just herself in danger. But she did what she had to do. At the time, the Soviet Union was believed to have an arsenal of missiles far greater than that of the United States. If that proved to be the case, Moscow would be free from the yoke of
Deterrence!
nuclear deterrence.
God damn it.
I wasn't sure if we would get any drinks during the Eva files.
If they felt it necessary. As you know, the so-called missile gap turned out to be a Soviet bluff. Moscow had gone to incredible lengths to perpetuate the lie. In fact, the whole space race was really just a part of an elaborate ruse. Only we didn't know that at the time. She used to joke that even she swallowed the whole missile gap story, hook, line, and sinker. She put her life on the line, for the sake of her country, to prevent nuclear war. And it was because of her sacrificial efforts that America succeeded in placing a sleeper agent inside OKB-1. NASA began to receive huge volumes of technical data from the Soviet program. By the end of 1959, they'd succeeded in sending a chimpanzee named Sam on a ballistic rocket flight. The rocket never left the atmosphere.
Oh my
But all
god.
the same, it was a huge
Could it
success
be?
for NASA, restoring confidence in its
Is
technology.
Jetstream Sam just a mutated space
Just when the
chimp?
operation was starting to produce results,
That's impossible.
the CIA came calling.
That's
I mean,
You're a war
that's
hero,
ridiculous.
You saw those thighs. They
No
ain't
need for you
human.
to dirty your hands with sort of black ops.
No, they're cybernetic, obviously.
In effect,
I thought the point was he
they
wasn't
wanted to reap
cybernetic.
the rewards for themselves.
Is he not a cyborg ninja? I thought he was also a cyborg ninja.
My part is over, she said.
I mean, I think he has implants, but I think he's mostly biological.
Oh.
Because he bleeds.
It's been a
red.
long time since I played Rising, and I only played it once, so I don't really remember.
They even got a report from their mole at
I
OKB.
love this really like jazzy Snake Eater.
Yeah.
Into a panic.
Oh, is it a Snake Eater remix? Is that what this is?
Soon
It's Snake
afterward,
Eater.
Nice.
The Soviet Union sent an
He wears a
animal
power
envoy
suit?
into
Oh,
space
okay.
on Sputnik 2. The dog Kudryavka.
Still, that doesn't mean...
Literally where the-
It's entirely possible that the power suit is where the thighs lie.
Never to return to Earth.
But that
The U.S.
Still,
can recover its
those thighs don't
spacecraft
lie.
from the ocean upon re-entry. But the Soviet Union only borders the frozen Arctic. They had to bring their spacecraft down on land. How could they soften the impact enough to bring a living creature back safely? The agent reported that the Soviets hadn't yet found a solution to that
Oh,
problem.
man.
The plot to sabotage
I'm
the
excited for
Soviet
the rest of the
space
series,
program
but I'm really
seemed
excited to when we get to
tampered with
Rising.
Sputnik 4's
I'm excited to play that again.
2 months later,
and you have to
one of
beat
the
Armstrong
rockets
this time.
exploded on the
Yes.
launch
Oh yeah, I have to beat Armstrong, and I have
They
to.
did manage to send 2 dogs into
I have to do
orbit
the
aboard
DLC.
Sputnik 5 and return them safely to Earth. But the agent dismissed it as a fluke.
Oh, the drinking game for
Dogs,
vengeance will be
sure,
fun.
but humans? They didn't have the technology. Everybody believed it. Everybody
There's gonna
was
be one that's just all caps rules of
Everybody.
nature.
That's a finish the drink.
There was something
The
about
all
the
caps
something
rules of
I
nature is
managed
finish a
to
drink.
getting that
Oh,
didn't
jeez.
seem right.
Is that along
Some
with
kind of
standing
ejection
there? I
device in the
realize.
capsule that didn't quite belong. She
No,
couldn't
I
figure
think
out
rules
the
of
reason
nature is
why
the
it
main
was
one.
there. What was it supposed to eject?
It's the beginning of the first Revengeance stream, so...
They
Mm-hmm.
figured it was probably meant to eject the flight recorder in case of an accident. The boss pleaded with them to investigate, but the CIA wasn't having it. They probably thought she was trying to reclaim some of the glory for herself.
How about when the lyrics kick in, finish your drink? Ah, jeez, every boss fight would.
Yeah, no, that'd be
That'd be
bad.
every boss fight.
Alone, without any
I'm gonna say
backing from
Goofy
the
Smile
CIA.
is a
By the beginning
a
of the
trigger,
next
though.
year,
Which one?
But
1961,
whenever somebody in that game gives a goofy fucking smile.
infiltrating
Oh man, there's a lot of those too.
That's when she
Yeah.
saw the truth. For the first
Oh
time.
jeez.
In the opening level, Sundowner and Sam both give a goofy smile.
Yeah,
directly to
Sundowner
the
and
camera.
Sam both.
Have fun.
Also, I guess for context, because I don't remember if we ever mentioned it on stream. Vol Jordan, you mentioned that I have to beat Armstrong this time. When I played Rising back in, was it 2015 or whatever? I played through the game almost all the way through. I never actually beat the final boss because I got fed up with it. But when we get to it eventually in this series, I will be beating it. That will be happening. If nothing else, because that unlocks the DLC campaigns, and I want to do those. But also just, I guess, for the pride of it all.
I promise you, we will slice a GOP senator in half on this stream.
Yes.
And you can quote me on that.
political violence is bad. I don't think we need to say that
Yeah.
out loud.
No.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think you're better off just taking like specific shots with the missiles.
It clears a bar. One RPG clears a bar.
It's just a clean bar every time, and unless you miss, it's always gonna. It's never gonna. No spray bullets will hit the legs.
Oh, you didn't actually go for me.
Ah!
Honestly, I probably could have just equipped like 3 rocket launchers.
Gustav and his friends.
Gustav and the RPGs.
Ah, I didn't finish reloading. Shit. Gustav takes so long to reload.
Ah, but we love him.
Gustav and the RPGs is gonna be my polka band.
Carl, Gustav, Oscar, Mike, Billy Keith.
I don't have any AT grenades. Or AT mines.
You don't want those because they would damage the walkie bits.
That's true. Oh! I tried to duck.
Oh god!
Didn't work.
And Metal Gear Rex stepping on us instantly killed us. What is this nonsense?
Yeah. Yeah, really.
We had a full-on Shagahod jump like 50 feet in the air and land on top of us, and we lived.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, with the reversal.
Blow the hatch and climb into the AI pod. You should be able to get in the AI pod.
Yeah. Shut up, Huey. I know. I've done this like 20 times.
Pull out all the AI's memory boards before the pod's ejected. The black memory boards are locked. Go after the boards with icons over them.
I guess I don't really
point-
need to worry about being too fast here because...
Yeah.
What? What was that? What was
I
that?
don't know. It did that last
Move
time.
across the thing.
Destroying the mechanical components.
I didn't see it last time.
It was
Yeah,
there.
The boards you remove can be used to
The hell was that?
AI weapons. Memory
I don't know.
boards have different functions.
See if it pops up
according to
again.
the icons displayed over them.
What was
Happened
that?
it happened in the same place where you moved from the one closest to camera to the one.
Well, I can't move
just
around
right
now,
there.
so I...
That one's broken.
Shut up, Huey.
That was my one chance.
Yeah,
To
whatever
see
it
whatever
was.
that was.
Maybe...
Well, I mean, we're gonna fight Pupa again, so.
yeah, maybe it'll happen again. Maybe third time's a charm.
I'm taking the lack of boards, by the way, as a measure of success.
What?
I'm hoping that the lack of boards means we're going to get a lot of parts.
Well, because I mostly hit
we did so last
I
time.
mostly hit the pod.
I think a PK and bullet might have raised one of the threads.
Oh my god, the fucking
I mean, we only need one
controller
part.
vibrated off of my leg there.
Well, we need 2 head parts as well.
We need 2 more head parts and 1 more walking unit. Currently.
All
Before-
right.
before
Moment of
results.
truth.
That was an unmanned.
No, we
Yeah,
gotta,
shut
gotta
up, Huey.
listen to
Shut up! No, shut up!
Man, we're really gonna hate Huey by the end of Metal Gear Solid. Let me tell you what.
I
I love how
mean,
you said that.
I mean, this if nothing else. Hey, S!
Yep.
Look at that. Wow. What a mission. 1 walk unit, that's enough. 2 head parts, hell yeah!
Hey,
We got a full Zeke!
That's a Zeke right there.
We got a Zeke!
That's a Zeke.
Oh, to tip, that's a Zeke.
We got a Zeke, toe to tip, we got a Zeke!
I'm proud to announce that preparation.
Yeah, Huey!
Complete. We can activate
I don't hate you no more.
Got it.
You get one.
Thanks, Huey.
Everybody gets one,
No need to
Huey.
thank me. At least now I can finally say I helped you with something. You can use it in outer ops too.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Just select Zeke when you're
Huey
forming your unit.
is the Jerry
Be sure to take
Smith
it out for a field
of
test.
Okay.
You can
Metal
change
Gear.
weapons and check
I don't know what that
memory
means.
just like before. Use your
From
observations
Rick and
from a
Morty.
field test to
Ah.
make any adjustments.
A work in progress, huh?
Work in progress!
There's something I need to discuss with you, boss.
Get to the point, Kaz.
We recovered the nuclear warhead that was loaded
Oh.
onto Peace Walker from the bottom of Lago Kosibolka.
True.
What?
I haven't liked
Warheads are
Huey very much.
radioactive, even
I
if
still
they're
don't.
relatively stable.
I mean, I'm sure there's
If we
reasons
just
for
left
that.
it there, it would contaminate the lake.
Well,
Fall into the hands of
immediately in
terrorists.
canon right now.
Creating another crisis.
Oh,
The
yeah.
man.
So while the White House is figuring out how to cover its ass, I thought we'd take some precautions.
What did you have in mind?
Load it onto Zeke.
Oh.
What else would we do with it? Zeke is our deterrent.
Our deterrent, you
To
say?
protect ourselves from nuclear attack, we need a nuclear weapon ourselves.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
Of course, if you're not on board, we could always dispose of it.
Fucking Big
But
Boss
it
is
won't
like,
be easy getting another nuke. This is a golden opportunity.
are you sure
We can
about
always
this?
get rid of it later. Load it onto some fishing boat and leave it out
God,
in
shut
the
the
middle of
fuck
the
up.
ocean. No one would ever know it's there. But if you want to get rid of it, boss, we'll get rid of it.
no, don't. As long as there are nukes out there, we need one ourselves if we're going to be a world power.
I knew you'd see it that way, boss. So as long as we stand apart from nations, we need something to put us on equal footing. In a way, MSF is a country itself. And we just became the world's
the whole
7th
point is we're
nuclear
not.
power.
Wait, hang on.
Nuclear power.
If we're a country, that means we have borders. The AI. Oh god, the AI icon is very low.
Yeah, I don't know if that is an indicator, if that white line is an indicator of it being low, or if that's just how that thing is designed.
Well, no, because the more pieces light up, the more I got of them. I think that is an indicator.
That's what I was worrying about.
I don't know if you need to have it fully AI'd out though.
All right, let's see what we got
It's
here.
fine.
Let's see what we got. Oh, look at him! Oh,
It's necessary.
look at you. Look at you.
Oz and the boss aren't entirely wrong. If they want to do what they're setting out to do,
Jetpacks. Freedom. Railgun's already equipped. Paint color. Yeah. Hmm.
I think that's it.
Hang on. This. There.
I
Doesn't,
like the other one more.
yeah, it doesn't show up as good that way around. There.
Yeah, that's the way.
I think Zeke is considered complete at the moment.
I have 17 mobility, 32 sense, 9 attack, 17 control. It's real good at sensing.
I think this is just Peace Walker's capabilities, but otherwise it's complete.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's complete, yeah. That's just how good it is at things. Status. Attack power,
Yeah,
attack
he just needs
frequency,
to have it.
accuracy, defense, evasion, attack frequency. So attack frequency is real good.
Oh yeah.
And attack
So
power and
all he
accuracy
need-
are pretty decent. And attack action frequency is pretty good. Defense is the lowest, and evasion isn't super high.
Maybe
it's a-
don't send him on off
So
yet.
it's a glass cannon, it looks like right now.
You definitely don't want to break Zeke.
Don't want to break Zeke.
Yeah.
Zeke is precious baby right now.
Zeke
Yes.
is precious baby with a nuclear warhead strapped to its
Soliton radar. I can
make
research this
Soliton.
now.
Yep. So
Aerial
yes, as long
mines.
as Zeke is deployable on outer ops, he is complete.
Nothing else.
So the only remaining condition is to
We gotta.
beat Zadornov 6.
Yep.
Oh. Well, I guess we're watching this. I didn't mean to do that.
We got a doorknob a few times, unfortunately. We need to find, like, whatever the quickest side-op is to do that isn't the item recovery ones, because I don't think those count.
I mean, Pupa's pretty
probably the
fast
Bolton
aside
ones,
from aside from like the skipping the cutscenes.
That's true. I mean, Pupa's pretty fast.
I think Pupa's fast. Any of the Fulton ones from the beginning are pretty fast.
Oh.
No, herring!
Ooh. Oh no! No! My armored vehicle!
Your last vehicle.
Mallard, no!
This is not going well.
Not going well. Oh no!
Why?
Why did you use the Gustav on someone who was almost dead?
They might have had some trauma.
Okay, Sonny, you got it.
Grizzly Bear took that grenade like a champ. You missed? Oh my god! No!
This is a disaster.
This is a disaster.
Uh-oh.
That's
Oh no!
Ash is dead. Oh god!
Oh, that's Sunny.
Oh no, Suni still lives.
Sunny has decided they no longer wish to use Carl Gustav.
They might have run out of Gustav, man. We don't know what's going on the battlefield. All we're seeing is numbers.
And all the soldiers seem to only bring one Carl Gustav ammo with them.
Uh-oh.
That's the Guna.
Yeah,
Oh
Guna's
god, we're
gone.
17 to 17%.
I think it's
No.
gotta
Oh no,
go
we're
now.
15 to 17.
It's up to Grizzly Bear and Ibex. After everything, Ibex is
Oh,
standing.
come on.
Oh,
Ibex ain't standing no more.
no, Ibex is still
Ibex
up.
is still standing
He's
for a
still
bit.
alive.
It's up to these two.
Ibex. Come on, we still got a
Uh-oh.
Gustav.
Oh, there goes Ibex.
Ibex is dead. Now he's dead.
It's just Grizzly Bear in the chopper.
Come
Got
on,
this
Grizzly.
Uh-oh.
No,
that's
Grizzly! No!
Oh no, the entire unit got wiped out.
That's the first one I've
Oh,
lost.
No.
That was the first outer ops
This-
I've lost.
This is why we need nuclear deterrence.
I feel like if we sent Zeke on this, Zeke would be dead.
Probably.
Mallard died.
Mallard's
Grizzly Bear
dead.
died.
Oh,
Ibex was sent to sick bay.
God, he's alive.
Herring sent to
can't
sick
believe
bay.
Ibex
Kingfisher, Sunny, Vicuna. I lost the vehicle.
Grizzly
I
Bear
can't
didn't
I can't
deserve that. He
believe
was the
Grizzly
best
Bear
of them.
died, but Ibex survived. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Oh no, look at your GMP.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's bad.
I think it's time some folks from the mess hall pick up a gun.
Yeah. Or wait, actually I should sort by GMP on. There we go. We're good.
That was a disaster.
That was a disaster.
Fuck.
Holy shit. Maybe we
Alright.
do some Fulton missions.
Well, let's save.
You also have the final Monster Hunter mission whenever you want to do it.
Well, yeah, you said you mentioned doing that at the end of the stream, right? Or towards the end?
Yeah, I think we could probably do that before the last Zadornov. That might be the.
Yeah,
the
I
last
did that
side-up we
assuming
do.
at the point where I assumed we weren't ever going to actually get to the end.
Fulton. Hey, here's a new Fulton.
Yeah, do a new Fulton.
Let's get the mission started.
Newer Fulton might have better shit. Better men.
Hey, Bull. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
I was waiting. I was waiting for that to be the response.
Yep.
I feel like I just wasn't on a unit that got decimated.
Yep. You were one of the lucky ones. I'm gonna drink for that unit.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
That was a lot of good men lost. Grizzly Bear didn't deserve it.
Nah. Grizzly Bear was too good for us.
Freeze!
Huh.
No? B for intel.
What?
Time penalty. Oh.
Was I not supposed to do that?
I don't know.
Oh, I lose time when I use Fulton on anyone that's not the disguised researcher. I'm looking for a disguised...
Ah.
Uh-oh.
Unlike the other soldiers, they are unarmed. Look carefully.
Oh, the banana man.
Yeah, it's a banana. That man has a banana. That's the guy, I think.
It's Banana Man.
Somebody there.
Oh. Nope, shut up.
Get out of here, banana man.
Okay, you're done with that area. Head
That's pretty
for the
good.
goal.
Okay, back to the story. Oh,
That
That was enormously fast.
Yeah, that might be a good one to do.
yeah, this seems like a good one. There seems to be good Fulton guys too. Good volunteers for the Fultoneer program.
I was gonna say, you
Oh,
suddenly
shit.
have...
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
You're one of the ones that does this, I see.
Uh-oh.
You need to get out of here, get out of here, get out of here.
You know what? Well, I can't leave though, is the thing.
When I said get out of here, I didn't mean the mission, I just meant in general, be somewhere else. Maybe just CQC?
Can I CQC these guys? I can't. I cannot. He fell asleep. Ah, foot!
We found the enemy. Send backup.
No.
Negative. We can't spare reinforcements. We'll have
Good.
to make do with what you have.
Okay.
Well.
You're not getting a good grade on this mission, so you want to see if you want any of these guys?
Oh, I am.
Huh?
Ah. A lot of good intel guys. Yeah.
Okay.
Good job. Return to base.
Well, that went pear-shaped.
Note, there's a sniper.
Can't even see that man.
In theory, we should
Yeah,
get
got
the
an
next
A.
doorknob.
Wait, what was that? What are we in a Socioclado night?
Mm.
You could say something about the Quetzalcoatl.
Oh, we didn't get a doorknob there.
Well, that was the first one, wasn't it? Since the last one?
Well, the first one.
Well, we
Last
did.
one.
Well, we did pupa. I thought. Did we not do pupa?
Oh. Did we? Oh, maybe we did.
Maybe it doesn't count boss battles.
Maybe.
Well, but Pupa
No,
counted
Pupa
last
counted as the second one before.
Weird.
That is that's a fair point. That is weird.
Maybe we have to do 2, then on the third one coming back it triggers the
Maybe
thing?
that's what it is. Maybe.
In which case we could try the item one again and see what that does. Because that's obviously the fastest one just to chain.
Right, I forgot. I'm low on combat units, so. Right.
You could move like Miller over since you got like 4 B intel guys.
Oh no. Well, I'm not. I mean, I'm good on GMP now. I was expecting to have to discharge people, but then I was like, oh wait, no, I still have room. UZ61. Nope, none of those. Alright, let's do item recovery, item capture. Items. Item capture. Therapy. Yep.
Stay out of the enemy's sight as you recover those supplies. And don't get lost.
Freeze!
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
I love that you got it down to such a science that you switch to the C4 while the man is like in the animation to get down.
Save frames.
Recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Hit.
You did it. Keep it up.
Like I said, I've done this particular mission a lot. Yes.
The doorknob?
Didn't say anything about special reports.
Yeah, might have to be unique missions after all.
Might be.
Which that changes things a little bit.
Baleen whale.
Now we might be back in the realm of we do stuff off stream and finish the doorknob hunts between. Oh.
What's up?
So, Zadornov Search 1 unlocks after completing 2 extra op missions following Peace Walker.
Yeah.
Zadornov 2 unlocks after 3 extra ops.
Oh, it increases
Zadornov
each
3
time.
unlocks after 5.
Ah.
4
Okay,
unlocks
so-
after... But then 4 unlocks after 4, 5 unlocks after 3, and 6 unlocks after 2.
Okay,
Why
so
is it like this? I don't know.
so we just have to keep chaining that.
So just
one
keep
now.
so just keep doing side ops
Just
and
keep chaining it.
eventually it'll
Yes.
okay.
It'll take
okay.
no time
Okay.
whatsoever. Let's just go.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Why
Got it,
is
got
it
it.
structured like this? I don't understand.
So it's got it. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense then.
Yeah, because the last one definitely took 3.
Yeah.
This one will take 4.
Hideo, was this your suggestion? Was this on you?
Hideo, did you do this?
You do weird stuff like this all the time with the
Kojima pointing a gun at the player. Grind side quests.
Yeah, here's the problem. They're asking you to grind side quests in the post game.
Yeah.
All of the millions of times Phil has completed this mission during the actual game doesn't count.
Yep. And it's a inconsistent number of times as well per go.
You can't establish any pattern at all.
Yep. Oh, he dropped a thing.
It's just 5mm ammo.
Onboard helicopter. Head for the recovery zone. We'll pick you up there.
But no, roll. Ah, shit. I crouched instead of rolling. I lost like half a second there.
Nah, the splits.
I held on X slightly too long.
You were on PB pace too.
Wait, what was that? That was a title.
C.
That was a title or something.
Probably multiplayer stuff.
Still no special
A
report.
report.
Well, I think you said 5 for the following one, right? So I think we need one more,
Yeah, probably.
and then it starts going down.
I forget. Are we on Zadornov mission 3 or 4?
We just finished
We're on
2.
3. Yeah.
Yeah. So 3 is 5. It goes
Yeah.
2, 3,
Yeah.
5, 4.
Yeah, we need
3,
one
2.
more. We need one more.
Which isn't even symmetrical, and it bugs me.
For some reason, this particular one is the one that is the longest, I guess.
Probably to keep you on your toes, I guess. I don't know.
If they counted the missions you did during the game towards this, it would be one thing.
Well, I mean, that wouldn't really work, though, considering... Because if they did that, then you'd just be in and out, like, repeatedly.
Yeah, it would just be Zadornov, potentially.
Well, I would have just done it so that Zadornov escapes at some point during the game, but like is gate locked behind.
Yeah, I mean, like, I would have like just anytime. I personally would have put the threshold like not after beating Peace Walker, but after capturing Zadornov.
Yeah, like what if it was just you can only unlock Zadornov missions 4, 5, and 6 after beating Peace Walker? That would be better.
Oh, my intel team is very high level right now. R&D and intel are both above 50.
Yeah, apparently at 40 you get the second main plant strut.
Ah.
Which was the thing you needed.
I see. That explains it. That explains why I got that.
You're fired.
Get out of here. Shoo. AT mine. Box tank. Well, that's not useful to me actually in single player. Never mind.
Also, in theory, we're on the final downhill drag. If this chaining of this particular side op works.
Termination. Let's do this. I don't think we're going to be dipping into 5 anytime tonight.
No, I don't think we're gonna get to
if you recover those supplies.
the ground zeros tonight, but that's fine because I don't have the script written for that yet anyway.
Free.
I think if we can get to the second credits in this game, that's the ideal stopping point.
Yeah.
Frankly.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete. Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter. Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Fulton recovery veteran.
Mission complete.
I got a trophy.
Folks back at Mother Base will be thrilled.
That might be the PB of the night.
Maybe. We'll see. What's it say? $47. That was actually longer than last
Oh,
time.
that was longer than last time. I didn't seem like it.
Yeah, you had it in you.
Maybe the roll
Thanks.
was a bad call.
Thanks, game. Feels condescending. A little bit, honestly.
Snake, Zadornov
Ah,
has
shit!
disappeared from his cell.
What?
There we go. Okay.
You're
so
kidding, right?
Afraid not. You got a new mission. Find Zadornov.
Ah, fuck. I'll just go
Gotta
back
go
into mission
find
select.
Knob again.
I'll just go back into some mission select.
Yeah, some guys can wait in the
Snake,
waiting room. for a
Zadornov's
bit.
disappeared from his cell again. Find him.
This guy's too fucking good at escaping. I know.
Hey everybody, the deep undercover KGB agent escaped his cell.
I know,
Ah.
but like 3 times is pretty excessive already.
Yeah, this is the 3rd time. Unbelievable.
Like, do we not have cameras?
Oh god, I have 6 zones to look through. And 2 of them are big.
Is this
Find
Zadornov 3?
And bring
Yes.
him back here
Or
with
4.
Fulton recovery.
This is how the staff of Shadow Moses felt during MGS 1. I really should put night vision goggles on this set.
Also, when Soliton's done, that's probably going to be pretty good.
Oh yeah. Is that done yet? That guy wearing a helmet?
I think it's a hat. Looks like
Okay,
a bucket
so-
hat to me, but
Catarata del Norte is the first place he can appear.
Oh, so the big zone. Okay.
Yeah. So, you can just head east. You don't have to bother with folks if you don't want to.
Oh.
the intel.
This is what you get for leveling up your intel to 50. I just read you the game guide.
Recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Oh, Misty. Why did the multiple times we came back to this map during the rest of the main story, why did this version of the map never show up? It was always the same one until now.
Somebody there?
Oh.
Oh, there's a
Nothing
man.
here.
There's a Sam Regal on the other side of that tree.
No, on the other side of the log, yeah.
Do we fuck with him?
You could probably do without another Sam. We've got so many Sams.
Nah.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
need other Sam. You can just ignore him.
We have Sams at home. Man behind tree.
Nope. Whoops. There we go. Although, I guess just to make it easier to get past you. Okay, so Catarata de la Muertes. Not this zone yet. This is Silva de Village.
The Milk Forest!
Forest of Milk.
And then we go to the Death Waterfall.
Somebody there?
Nobody
No.
here.
Nothing here.
Oh, Mr. Regal.
Nothing here. Nobody.
You know, if nothing else, our marketing team for Mother Base is going to be very good with all the Sam Riegels we have. A lot of really stupid ad reads we'll be able to get.
So he can potentially appear in the dead center of this area with his back to a tree.
Dead center of this area. Oh, this is where I fought the chopper.
Yep.
Yup.
There's a prisoner there.
That's probably where he would be.
Yeah, this is probably where he would be if it was... But this isn't a tree.
I think the prisoner takes his place, though, in the map. Prisoners are good, by the way.
The prisoner's usually good.
Like, they might have S ranks.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Humor me and look to your left real hard. Basically on the... Yeah, come back there and look right. Look right now. Yeah, it's a rock. I thought it looked like a brown lump that could be his coat, but I think it was just a rock.
Yeah. Next, you want to head to the bottom of the cliff.
Mm-hmm. Bottom of cliff. Top of cliff. And then the ruins. Ruinas de Xochicalco.
So, sticking to the west stretch of the level allows you to travel behind all the snipers here, but Zadornov can appear along the east wall inside the destroyed building. So, Zadornov is potentially east, snipers are on your west.
Wrong way.
Is somebody there?
No.
Huh, nothing.
Who even said that? I see that guy. I don't think that's the one that said that.
Is somebody there?
Oh, you said it. Ah, I see.
Huh, nothing.
Oh, nothing. New York. Couldn't have got that, man.
You hear that? Gunshots!
Everything's fine.
There, saw it again.
Everything's fine.
I also love how you have adapted that one side op for doing on stream. So that you don't murder the man and
Come in, HQ.
just...
Oh.
This is HQ.
This is patrol. All clear.
Understood. Stay vigilant.
Check this man. Nah, he's bad.
Not good enough.
I see there's a doorknob here.
There's a door.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the way to the next area.
Well, I mean, I think there was
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the destroyed building where doorknob could be. Hard left.
Left? Oh, he's right there.
Yep, there he is.
Yeah. I would say stun baton him.
Down.
Damn.
Or hold him up.
Okay, you're done with that area. Head for the goal.
Right there. Convenient.
Nice.
Well, there were about 5 other areas he could have been. Glad it was only on, like, the second.
All right, so now we're down to 4.
Yeah, we've done the first 3.
Yeah, we're down to doing 4 side ops for the next one, right?
Oh.
Yeah. And based on this, it looks like sometimes it varies.
Oh,
But
good.
it does
Great.
look like it goes down.
Found our friend, Kaz.
Damn it! And I was so close. Great. Good work, Snake.
Why is he talking to us on this transmission?
I like to think he's just in the background of whatever room Kaz is in. I love that was a very Scooby-Doo read, by the way.
Yeah. So
I would have
close.
gotten it away with it too if it weren't
Hey,
for
Zadornov!
the meddling boss and his little Kazuhira Miller.
You're gonna want to have night vision goggles, by the way, on the next Zadornov mission.
You want to have what?
Night vision goggles on the next Zadornov mission.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been meaning to put those on for all of them, really.
You're fired.
Get the fuck out of here. Speaking of night vision goggles. Alright. I'm going to take a quick break real quick.
Oh, it's time.
I'll be right
It's time
Right
for
back.
Power Hour. Oh, the doorknob missions.
The thing that every time I'm like, I think Peace Walker is the best game in the series. This is like the one thing that like sticks in my throat.
Yeah. Get stuck in the craw, if you will.
Oh, I didn't see it, but good night, John. Don't know how long that was up.
It had to have been during the last mission or near the end of it, I think. Oh boy.
Yeah.
But doorknob.
Just not much to say about him.
No. He's kind of lame, honestly. Robot hand's kind of cool, but we do it better
Like,
later.
fuck, Hawk Holtzman's a better villain in this story than him.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, I'll be honest. One of the things about Peace Walker that's a little weird is that there isn't a strong villain, which kind of feels like it was always the sort of thing with Metal Gear, is having like a bunch of bad guys.
Yep.
And this one, you have
'Cause-
a team of AIs,
yeah.
and
And-
mostly it's just a story about the boss, about Big
Yeah.
Boss, like reconciling his relationship with the boss.
Yep. And not doing that, actually.
Oh yeah, no, coming to the wrong conclusion
Correct.
and deciding he wants to go to war with the rest of the world for his entire life.
Yep. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Which he will both continue and not continue after 5,
Yep.
depending on who we're talking about.
Yep. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a whole thing.
That's gonna be a whole
I am
thing.
curious to see at what point Phil realizes the air quotes twist in 5.
If he's anything
I'm-
like Dom, he'll figure it out in the very, very beginning. Spoil it over lunch at JO's.
Yeah.
And then he'll and then be like, "What? They said it right there in the opening. Obviously, it's not a spoiler."
Yeah, that seems. I don't know. I do think it will be on the early end when he figures it out.
I think so.
I don't think it'll take very long.
Then again, there's a lot happening in the intro of 5, so he might just be jarred enough that he doesn't notice.
Yeah.
Okay, can I say something about 5?
Yeah.
I don't like the way they modeled Big Boss's face.
I don't know. I don't mind it, actually. I like it better than the model in this game, honestly. I mean, I know that's like
not a high
apples to
bar to clear.
oranges, but yeah.
In the, what, 5 depictions of Big Boss, it's the worst?
Yes. Yes. The, like, graphic novel style interludes are cool, but
I consider that to be how he looks. He looks like a muggy, dirty, mercenary hobo, essentially.
Yeah.
But the way he looks in 5, and I've just noticed this because they do the big zoom in on his face every mission. I don't know, something about the way they modeled his face feels very different than the way he looks and the way Snake looks in every other incarnation of Metal Gear.
I don't know. I don't. I think based on where we see him next, it doesn't look that much different to me. Snake is like a fucking. The man was supposed to look like young Christopher Walken in the MGS squad. So, Snake is. He can look however people want him to look, depending on where he shows up.
Yeah, fair. I don't know. I feel like he's missing a lot of features that I associate with Big Boss, like the strong cheekbones and that weird sort of. He does have the walk-in cheekbone thing.
I think
in every iteration up to this point.
I think it's close enough for me. I see it. I see Big Boss when I look at that.
I think it's close enough. I'm just.
Yeah.
I would have modeled his face slightly different. And I only say that because I absolutely adore the way Ocelot and Kaz's faces are modeled.
Yeah.
Like, just the physical shape of Big Boss's face, I just want to do, like, 2 changes to it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I feel like he has, like, a really strong brow that isn't necessarily present.
Well, also, we don't see his brow in, like, any other game.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's just something that's weirding me out a little bit.
I think
he has a weird brow.
I think that might do it, because it's not. Well, obviously, he has a weird brow. He has a rock sticking out of it, but we don't see his head very much because he usually has the bandana on. Other than Steak Eater, when he kind of had bangs a little bit too, kind of obscuring a little bit of his forehead. But if you look at MGS4 Big Boss, motherfucker got 5 heads, so...
He's 80.
Yeah, and I mean, he's getting old. Like, even in frickin' MGS5, he's getting old.
Yeah, he goes from, I believe, 41 to 40. From Ground Zeroes to 5.
You cut off a little bit on the end of that 40, but...
Oh, sorry, I was just saying he goes from 40 to 49, I believe.
That sounds about right. Yeah, I mean,
like
he's
MGS5
old.
ends at him at 49. If you consider the game to take maybe a year, he might be 50.
Yeah,
I always thought they should have given him a little bit of gray.
A little more, yeah, I agree. I agree there.
That's a design choice that I'm actually just annoyed by because I'm like.
Well, at the same time, though,
he has the Obi-Wan problem where he's gonna just age like a stack of bricks by the 90s.
Well, yes, but I will say I feel like there's some amount of explanation to that to be had in kind of the framing of MGS5 that I can't talk about right now, that I'll talk about later.
Understood. And to give my cryptic response, with that framing into account, the way we see Big Boss still doesn't look old enough.
Yeah, but again, it's not about the accuracy in that department. Anyway, we'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later.
Interesting.
We'll talk about it later.
Very interesting.
I'm just complaining that Big Boss doesn't have gray hair in Metal Gear Solid 5. Considering it takes place in 84, and when you see him in the original Metal Gear in 1994, he's absolutely 100% gray. Like, he just goes from, like, the way he looks in MGS5 to the oldest man you've ever seen in 10 years. He does a real Obi-Wan.
Well, I mean, look, 50 to 60 can be a rough stretch. So...
I mean, if it were going to be rough for anybody, it'd be rough for Big Boss.
Yes. All right, back to back to item collecting.
Fulton.
Oh, is this like in order that they unlocked? Is that what this is?
No, they just have certain numbers for the missions.
Well, no, but when it's in all like this, I think it's in order that they unlocked in. Or no, that doesn't make any sense because the TIGREX.
They might just put completed missions up there.
Well, that's not how it's organized either. What is the organization when it's on the all tab?
I don't know.
Keep a type 2. Could do a Fulton recovery real quick.
Yeah, if you want variety, go for it.
Let's get this mission started.
Maybe one variety per doorknob hunt, because admittedly we are at 1 a.m. and we got 3 hunts.
Yeah, there's
left.
still 3 more, and then probably whatever the boss fight is. It might.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, do we want to go for it? Or
Yeah.
I think we can do it. I think we can do it unless you guys feel like not spamming that one item collect mission over and over.
I think up to Phil here because I'm fine either way.
Freeze!
Because, I mean, up until Doorknob 6, he's just probably going to have his Scooby-Doo, like, I'll get you next time, big boss. Every time he shows up. So, we could do it off-stream. This is your call.
Wait. Can't be imagining things.
I don't imagine things. I have no imagination.
That classically unimaginative Sam Riegel.
How many extra ops is it that I need to do between each one?
It's gonna shrink.
So it's 4 to get to the next one, 3 to get to the one after that, and then 2, and then you unlock the final mission.
Which, I mean, at max, it could take us 10 minutes if we do around 10-ish minutes if we do the same item collection one every time.
The item collection one,
Yeah. I guess my question then is, like, do you want to be TIGREX?
Yeah. I guess that's the main thing. It's like I wanted to listen to the rest of the EVA logs on stream, and I wanted to do TIGREX at least as well. Which those take up a while to do.
I think if we do the Zadornov hunts and get in the position where we have the final boss unlocked, then we can kind of like spread out time as we see fit.
Fulton recovered your helicopter.
So, like, I think the idea is we go ahead and just spam through all the Zadornov hunts really fast. And then we can kind of, like, once we're at that point, we can kind of figure out where we want to go. Because that can also determine, you know, time-wise. Because the Zadornov hunts themselves are going to take some amount of time, too.
Right.
Except for the last one, since we know where he's going to be on the last one.
Right.
So my suggestion is we do that, see where we're at, and then if we're feeling up to it, I think unless we fail at any of the 2 boss fights, I think we could do both TIGREX and the final boss.
Did you just almost say the name of the final boss?
No, I didn't. My brain just was functioning very slowly, so it just took a while to get the final boss.
Yeah.
The Ava audio logs might be a little bit more. That might be something we do like at the beginning of next stream, and just play through all of them at once.
Yeah, so that's a whole thing for me, for my setup.
That's true.
Since we're going to be doing 5 on PC.
I mean, if we leave any amount of this game unfinished, it'll still be a whole thing for setup.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's kind of unavoidable unless we do everything right now at the end of the stream and try to marathon through.
So what we could do is we could also just like, I'm sure there's probably YouTube videos of those Ava logs.
That might be simpler, actually.
We could just let those play.
Maybe.
I'd like to leave this to whatever you're comfortable with. Since it's not late for me, so I ain't to give a shit.
Yeah, I'm fine going as long as we want to go. As with almost every other Metal Gear stream, I ain't got nothing to do.
Remember when I compared this to the MGS2 moment where we were deciding whether to commit ourselves?
Mm-hmm.
I did. I'm gonna drink for deja vu right there.
Fair enough.
I'm seeing things. What was?
Huh? What? Who? What? How? Where? What?
I'm seeing things.
What even is an intruder?
Excuse me? How?
Whomst?
Where? Oh, up there.
I'm seeing things.
I see. I see.
You're the worst sentry in the world. You're just doing laps around this truck and he isn't seeing you.
Did you not bring the Nagant?
There we go.
Oh, nice shot.
Eli. Oh, can I bring up a pet peeve, actually?
Yeah?
I hate the tranquilizer reticle in 5.
I mean, I every time I fire the guns in 5, I almost always go in the first person mode, so.
Yeah. I should as well. But like, I don't know, if I'm in the zone and I'm just moving, I usually just stay in third person aiming. And I hate because it has one of those reticles with the markers for fall off. Like, you know, the horizontal bars. Except the bullet doesn't fall off.
Oh.
So it just throws me off every time.
I will say some guns do have fall off in 5. It's not extreme ever, but there is a little bit of fall off.
I think that's
just enough to fuck
right?
with you. Yeah, just enough to fuck with you with the snipers. So,
got it.
Yeah, the trank doesn't fall off because I think the trank darts just disappear.
Yeah, they either hit or they don't.
And you can't like modify the reticle at all.
I don't believe so.
Nope.
Again, I just aim down sight every time. So.
Oh yeah, you'll get first person aiming back.
Yeah.
Good first person aiming at that, I will say.
I'll say the third person aiming is also on par with this game.
Enemies close
Oh,
by.
fuck. Shut up.
Luckily, his friend didn't hear him from across the room.
Either of those times he got slammed into a wall.
There we go. Shush.
Head for the recovery zone. We'll pick you up there. Fulton recovery helicopter is
That's
complete.
to go up.
I was gonna say, is that up?
Up, yeah. I mean, just make sure you're not getting back up. In the most non-lethal way possible. I will say, based on how I'm playing 5, I'm openly hypocritical in my holding you to non-lethal.
I already knew that.
I'm debating whether to actually hold you to non-lethal in 5.
I will say there will be circumstances where we can probably,
Do you want to just stay on mission and not in 3 rounds?
You did it.
I'm gonna hold it pretty much across the board for now, and then we can have like circumstances where we can say, okay, well you're clear here. I feel like it's a case by case basis.
I feel like the game actually does, like, it does punish you for killing sort of intrinsically where other Metal Gears did not.
Bit, but not like extremely by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, you're just never encouraged to do it because the Trank is the best stealth weapon.
Yeah. Well, you say that. The base AR in 5 is amazing because it starts with a suppressor.
I mean, yes, I can't use any other ARs because of that, but it's the AR. Assuming you hit your shots, the Trank is the best gun unless they're wearing helmets.
Let's stay out of the enemy's sight as you recover those supplies. And don't get lost.
Freeze! Freeze!
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Oh, old side op 29.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter. Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
One of these days, you're just going to leave the giant pile sitting there.
Good job. Return to base.
You can't though. You gotta pick up the
I gotta
file
pick
for
it. I
mission.
gotta pick it up to complete the mission. I can't.
You don't need to pick up all of it.
You gotta pick. Yeah, you do.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has 8. You gotta pick
It
up.
tra-
the
it tracks.
8
It
items
track.
from the
You gotta
box.
pick up all 8 items.
Oh, I thought it was just you have to blow up the thing.
No.
I'm waiting for you
44.
to accidentally forget. Oh, yeah.
44 seconds.
That's the PB for tonight, I think. I'm waiting for you to accidentally forget to Fulton the man and blow him up with the C4.
Just in his hubris.
Let's
Yeah, cause.
Honestly, I might get to the 4th hide and seek, and then that might be it for tonight because I'm kind of tired.
All right. Do we want to try Gear Rex and to knock that out,
stay out of the
or
enemy's
do we?
sight.
I think maybe we start the next stream with that.
Alright, that seems like an exciting start to a stream then.
Yeah.
And then we do more hide and seek, and then we do the end.
Yeah, there'll only be a couple, and then we can have.
And then we'll probably do ground zeros.
Ground zeros. Yeah, we can, and that'll probably be enough, like, to do the last few
fuck.
things and ground zeros, frankly.
Yeah.
Because ground zeros has, I would say, enough to where that would probably do us for a stream. Because there's the side ops, or the extra ops in ground zeros. If we do the ones that give us things in 5. That'll probably get us what we need to do. Maybe we could also do the first like intro mission of 5 as well.
I think that's ambitious.
It is ambitious, but
that intro mission takes 40. That's like 40 minutes.
It does, but Ground Zeroes is fast. Is the thing. So,
I mean, Ground Zeroes is a 2-hour game.
Exactly. So, if that, you can.
I only got an A on that one.
It's a 2-hour game if you don't know how to play Metal Gear. If you've been practicing on Peace Walker for the last like week, you're probably going to be able to blow through Ground Zeroes in like an hour.
Less than an hour. You can do it in 20 minutes. You can do Ground Zeroes in
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
I mean, you can do Breath of the Wild in 20 minutes. You can do any game in 20 minutes.
Well, Ground Zeroes is very easy.
All right, that's not.
Well, I will say it is very short. I will say the thing with Ground Zeroes is Ground Zeroes AI is actually better than the AI in 5, or at least spots you easier. Than
That's
the AI
weird.
In 5.
That's a weird choice.
I think it might have been people got annoyed with the AI in Ground Zeroes. They changed it for 5.
I think the thing with Ground Zeroes, the good news about Ground Zeroes releasing first and having extra development time on 5 is I do think they made changes to 5 for the better as a result of things people did not like in Ground Zeroes.
Is complete.
Shitty as it is that it was, like a $40 like 2-hour game, but
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter. Fulton recovery helicopter.
High consumerism aside, 5 is probably better because Ground Zeroes released first. 5 would have been better if a lot of things had gone right.
Yeah.
It's one thing that went right in a let's just say troubled development cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, 43.
Oh.
Master of non-lethal force, rank C.
Nice.
Maybe.
Snake.
Don't tell me.
Yeah, I'll see how long this takes before I say what I was going to say.
The guard left his post and the dude was gone when he got back.
Sounds like the guard needs a guard.
He was off with the girls. Haas invited him to try some of their cooking. He says he loved every second of it.
Is that jealousy?
Anyway, there's a new mission waiting for you.
Oh, jeez.
Find Zadornov, Snake.
Okay,
That's gross, cause.
Oh, jeez. What am I going to do with you guys? The Zadornov search mission 4.
Snake, Zadornov's disappeared again.
Uh-huh.
Don't forget night vision goggles and the Soliton.
Yes, I need let's just
Get that doorknob dock open.
Okay. Ration.
Alright.
Salt on radar. Is that battery powered?
Probably.
It doesn't say it is. Doesn't say anything about battery. It only works during normal phase, but it doesn't say anything about battery. It's also my second radar.
Yep. So this mission's actually structured a little interesting.
Yeah.
There are 2 areas to go through before getting to the main area. You can just breeze through the first 2 areas. The main area is the identical to the mission where you first find Chico, in that you have to search the blue doors in the village. So you just beeline it for the village.
Oh wait, no, I want Sonic. I want the night vision. There we go.
Well, that seems easy enough then. Like we're playing the game in reverse.
Knock, knock, open up the door, it's Snake.
Honestly, whether or not we end up going to 5 will probably be based on how long it takes us to beat both TIGREX and the final boss of this game. Next week would be my guess.
Yeah.
I will say, as a result, our storyline is going to have a weird flow to it next week.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Find Zadornov.
Oh, look at that! Look at the radar!
It's gonna...
Oh, it does have a battery. Oh, it eats through the battery real fast.
Oh,
Shit.
wow, that battery almost was non-existent.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Night vision drain's kind of slow.
Yeah.
It looks like these are both kind of, though, you flick them on when you need them.
Yeah. So I want to go to the main area.
Yep, Yep, you want Aldea Los Despiertos.
That guy's got a helmet.
Freeze.
Hmm.
Yeah, see, so what you're doing here with the tranking the guys after you hold them up, and you trank them, then and what I've been doing in 5 is I trank, analyze, and if they're bad, they don't stand back up.
Brutal. Really glad I found out what the reload button was. Because having to wait until a full clip was empty was annoying.
I was gonna say, I could swear there was a way to reload, but for the life of me, I could not remember.
Weird that it's up on the D-pad.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I found out because I realized the D-pad wasn't really used for anything. It was like, does the D-pad do anything? Turns out it does.
In 5, the D-pad will be your quick swap between items. Actually, just kind of your item swap in general.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want to mess with it, you actually don't have to menu to any weapons in battle.
Nice. Whoa.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Honestly, I'm fine getting one more week to 5. That gives me time for things that I need to work on anyway.
Well.
Found the enemy. Send backup.
Oh, you're up there.
Dispatching reinforcements now.
F you, Sam.
Ah. Stay down.
You're really gonna love that CQC automatically knocks people out in one throw, no matter what.
That's on top of me. The item landed on top of the box.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure he knows you're there. Just far enough away from each other. There's a man over there. I'd say probably you could probably just go to the next zone.
Yeah, probably.
And then you just need to knock on some doors.
Have you deal with those two men. Which might be the... Well, they just moved
I think
away
those are
from
the
each other.
backup, since we're on a caution phase.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
This is patrol. All clear.
Understood. Return to base.
Where is base in this context?
Don't know.
Are they running all the way up the mountain?
They went south, so I don't know.
Head back to jungle.
No one here.
God, if you didn't have the TAC report here, this would be a massive pain in the ass.
Huh?
I'm not sure how to take that one.
Someone's napping in there.
Someone's doing something there.
Interesting dream.
Shows their cone of vision too. That's nice.
Yeah, it's classic
Yep.
Soliton.
Now it does have it had the yellow dot on the building next to you.
Wait, did it?
It did. It did have a yellow dot.
On
Not
this
that
one?
one. Not that one.
Right. Oh, it's recharging.
Battery did. It's the one in front of you, I think, was where the dot was.
Let's see.
That might have been the one where Chico was too, honestly.
I mean, it's random, so it'd be a funny coincidence. I love that you have this future technology, but you're running it on like AA batteries.
It's like right on the other side of the edge of where it was right there.
What was that?
Not only that, but it eats the batteries.
Yeah, it chews through them.
Again, you're running future nanomachine technology on what 70s, early 70s, whatever
You
the
didn't
fuck.
see anything. You heard something, you dingus.
Early 70s Duracell.
Yep.
Teach you to mistake sight and sound.
Predictably, he sucks.
Oh, there's a yellow
Yeah,
dot
see?
here. Interessant.
I don't know if that means he's in there, but
Gotcha.
That's
Well.
him. I think.
yep,
Guess.
that seems like you got him.
Oh, a cutscene.
Curses.
That face.
Curses. The thing I'm not allowed to do.
I got him, Kaz.
Slipped up again. Acknowledged. Bring him on in.
Love how they had to do that one tiny cutscene just for that one little mechanic that they wanted
Yeah.
to put him in that fucking house, which would have been annoying as shit.
Did I have an outer ups going? No.
I don't think so, because your entire team died.
Yeah, that's right.
A while back.
Rip Phil's entire team of human Pokemon.
Yeah.
I guess in a way, commanding MSF is kind of like running a Nuzlocke.
Well, I guess that still applies for Pokemon Month then.
There we go. Oh wait, I took too many people away from here. Hang on. There we go.
You're fired.
Oh, it's a handgun. Okay. I'm the gun upgrade.
What does it do? Maybe
Reduce
gives it a
weight.
silencer?
It just says it reduces the weight. I don't know.
Has weight ever come up?
Not once.
You're gonna love having a silenced Trank Sniper in 5.
Sounds like the shit.
Almost like they prevented you from getting it in every other Metal Gear game for balance reasons.
It does admittedly make things far easier.
Yeah, I bet. Puyon mission. What? Shoot down the
Puyon,
Volton
you know.
recovery balloons. Oh.
You unlock new side ops after every
Yeah.
doorknob mission you do as well.
Paparazzi. Claymore disarmament. I wonder if this actually gets me access to claymores if I do this.
I doubt it, actually.
Let's
Yeah,
get
you never know. Okay, so I think
Are you
I'm.
going for it?
I think I'm gonna go try to get to the 5th one at least. Actually, I've decided.
Okay.
I think I can go that long. Oh, wait.
I mean, again, if you do this and then 2 of the item capture ones, it should be pretty quick.
Well, I'm just doing item capture right now.
Ah, okay. I thought you were doing the Claymore thing.
No.
Yeah, item capture during our way.
stay out of the
there.
enemy's sight as you
Actually,
recover
fine.
those supplies. And don't get lost.
Freeze!
Don't get lost in this huge map.
This giant map.
Freeze!
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter. Fulton recovery helicopter is complete. Head for the recovery zone. Mission complete.
How did they give you 5 minutes?
Will be thrilled.
What?
The timer, that was like a 5-minute timer, right? For that
Well-
mission?
Well, this is also the mission where you need to go find the Palico, so that might be part of it. And I think you get like a time penalty if you trigger an alert. 41 seconds!
Oh.
New best!
And you get below 40.
I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, probably if you just murdered those dudes. I
Probably.
imagine you could.
Probably, yeah.
But so far in this game, you're doing pretty good on the non-lethal. You have 4 kills from that one mission where you went apeshit on the tank, and that's it.
Wow, I only got 4 kills that mission?
Only
Stay out
4.
of the enemy side as you recover those supplies, and don't get lost.
Freeze!
That's why I'm saying I'm gonna be probably fairly strict with 5 for the most part,
Fulton recovery
and
helicopter
why I
is
think
complete.
niche cases are okay, but. I also think it will add a particular amount of challenge to 5 that 5 normally does not have. 5 is pretty easy, all things considered.
Mission complete.
Fun, but easy.
Folks back at Mother Base will be thrilled.
Especially when you can just shoot your way out of the problem.
That is fair.
"39 seconds!"
Also, eventually, like early on, certain side ops might appear difficult to do non-lethal, we'll say. But eventually they will be easy to.
Interesting.
I'll put it this way, capturing vehicles in 5 gets a lot easier after a certain point.
I will admit, I killed a lot of people off stream to capture the vehicles.
That's fine, but that wasn't, that wasn't on stream. That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
We can't police you.
Yeah, we
Off-
can't
off
police
stream.
you when we're not.
Like, you're gonna do side ops for MGS 5 off stream most
Yes.
likely and blow through the main missions
Where was the
on stream,
Claymore
but we.
thing?
29.
There it is. Claymore disarmament.
Oh, Claymore.
Here's
Oh,
a
you mean
rundown of your
Claymores?
mission. This one's perfect for a warm-up. Nice and easy.
Oh yeah?
Don't let yourself get lazy, though. Stick to it and get the job done.
Maybe this one will be even faster. I kind of doubt it, but
Probably not. Claymore mines.
30.
Tell me about them.
Claymores are directional anti-personnel landmines.
Uh-huh.
Their blast radius is approximately 70 vara,
Front.
sending over 700 metal fragments through the air at a 60-degree angle.
Now,
But since they are directional,
little,
you can simply disarm them from their
personal
blind
bit
side.
of trivia
Get down low and
for
approach the
Bigfoot.
mine from behind.
You
Then
may see
deactivate
that
and recover
the
it.
Claymore
To do
here
this,
has these
press
2
the
little leg
action
structures
button
at the
when icon
bottom.
appears.
Yeah.
You can use
I
any
put those
unused
together for
claymores
a
you
while
recover.
at my last
You can
job.
also destroy them by shooting them.
So,
Just keep your distance or you'll get hit by shrapnel. Best to use a sniper rifle. The only downside is you can forget about using them yourself.
Okay, so if I deactivate them without shooting them, I can use them. I can retrieve them.
Okay, so Fallout rules.
shooting them's much faster, though.
To pick up a claymore, approach it from behind.
Is it just claymores here? Are there no people?
No, I think it's just
so.
Claymore disarmament. Yeah, I think it's just find the Claymores and disarm them.
But I did it, yes. Let me feel the smooth, cold ground.
Wait, is that the front or the...
Yeah, you're behind it.
Yep.
Okay.
You want the concave side. I put a lot of Claymore mine legs together. So...
Where's the last one?
You've learned well of Kojima shenanigans.
Think, where would he expect you to run into it and explode?
Yeah.
My bet is it's back like towards where you started in that building.
Yeah, back in the building. Yeah, maybe.
Or maybe, yeah. It could also possibly be up the ladder.
Yeah, that's another good.
Didn't you say there was some way to get to the second story of that building?
Yeah, there's a ladder in there.
All right. Well, if nothing else, you can see the entire village. Ooh, wait, can you drop through the roof?
Oh.
Yep,
Yeah,
there it is.
There you
There
go.
it is.
Yeah, just go in through the door.
Just pointed at the wall.
That's a dumb place to position one of
Head for
those.
the recovery zone.
It's a safe
pick you up
place to
there.
position a claymore.
Good job. Return to base. Snake, you're not gonna believe this, but
Don't tell me.
Zadornov's missing again.
Kaz, are you sure somebody's not, I don't know, letting him out on purpose?
You think I have time to assemble a mole hunt? Man, this guy isn't just good, he's so good at scary.
If he's doing this alone, that is.
Anyway, he left a trail, so we've got a good idea of where he's
I have a couple of
probably hiding.
guesses.
You know what the mission is. Find Zadornov, Snake.
I don't know what you're talking about, Snake.
We're acting like we just let anybody stay at Mother Base.
Yeah.
As long as they're blonde.
Snake, Zadornov's escaped custody again. You have
I
to
actually
track
can't
him
argue with
down.
that.
I mean, yeah. Every person we've let stay at Mother Base who probably shouldn't be here is blonde.
How many of these?
We let
seven.
Chico and Amanda stay here.
Yeah, but they're soldiers.
Let's listen to this real quick.
The sleeper that she'd worked so hard to place was a double agent. He'd been turned by the Soviets and was feeding the Americans lies. But what shocked the boss even more was why. The CIA's access agent had been taking a large cut of the sleeper's pay. The sleeper felt what little he was left with wasn't worth the risk. When he got a better offer from Moscow, he took it. At some point, the Americans' intelligence operation had become an open book to the Soviets. And contrary to what the sleeper had been reporting, the Soviets' manned spaceflight technology was quite advanced. It wasn't until she infiltrated OKB-1 herself that the boss learned the truth about Sputnik 5. After the spacecraft re-entered the atmosphere, it ejected the pilot, seat and all, at an altitude of 7,000 meters. It was the Soviet solution to the problem of land recovery. The mystery device attached to Sputnik 5 was for that purpose. The pilot would parachute down from that high altitude wearing a bulky spacesuit. Crazy, I know. The Soviets knew exactly how dangerous it was, of course. So much so that they gave Yuri Gagarin, the first man in space, a special 2-rank promotion before re-entry. Only Moscow could come up with this kind of plan. With total state control over information, they could easily pretend it never happened in the event of a failure. The boss passed the info on to NASA. It was their worst nightmare. The glory of mankind's first spaceflight was about to be stolen from them by the Soviet Union. It was Sputnik all over again. And the CIA was caught no less off guard. Their ineptitude had caused the fiasco in the first place. Soviets' deception was brilliant. They'd woven a masterful tapestry of truth and fiction to convince the Americans their intelligence operations were proceeding as planned. No one but the boss could have seen through it. It was obvious the Soviets had some gifted minds working on their side. But that certainly didn't excuse the CIA's massive failure. The CIA wasn't done, though, and devised an ingenious plan to avoid taking responsibility. Luckily for them, a new president had been elected the previous November, John F. Kennedy. As he didn't know the case history when taking office, the CIA was able to feed lies to his new administration. They masked their own failures, placing the blame squarely on the boss's shoulders. After all, she'd selected an unreliable sleeper. They claimed she'd failed to make use of one of the most effective means of controlling a sleeper agent's actions: holding their family hostage. The boss was well aware that would have worked. She told me so later, but she couldn't bring herself to do it. It seems clear it had to do with having her own child taken. She could never inflict the same pain on anyone else. The CIA used that against her. In his election campaign, Kennedy had vowed to close the missile gap with Moscow. If America lost the space race, that promise would be worthless. The fact that the president had no links to the philosophers only made things worse. He was completely unaware of the secret networks she'd used to complete her mission. In his eyes, she was no better than a traitor. The fate that awaited her was cruel beyond belief.
Sucks to be Eva.
Sucks to be Eva?
Sucks to be the boss.
The boss, sorry. It's late.
I mean, it sucks to be Eva as well.
Yeah,
but
it does suck to be Eva.
it sucks to be any woman in the Metal Gear universe, frankly.
It's pretty alright to be Cecile.
You know what? You got me. You got me there, I guess. Oh, you know, we'll talk about that later.
Uh-oh.
I think Cecile makes it out.
I don't know, man. We don't really. Maybe we do get confirmation in 5 about that situation. I don't know. I don't remember. There might be a tape in 5 that says what happened, because I know we get tapes about what happened to other people. Find Zadornov, Snake.
Do I just do the same thing again here?
We're on 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this one's even faster then.
Mama!
Just killed a man.
Oh, remember Soliton will tell you what building he's in.
Yeah.
But Carl Gustav to his head.
See a yellow dot here.
Okay. So you got to get to Puerta La Ladera. Yeah.
The yellow dot on the radar might just tell me where it could be.
Yeah, because you want to get. He will be in one spot this time. This is a remix of when you had to find the truck with the thing.
He'll be in one spot.
Yeah. Up there, Puerta de Ladera. That's where you want to get.
Oh, so I just want to go up.
Yep, you just want to make it through, because remember when you had to find the fuel rods on the truck? We're going to do that again.
Find the what in the truck?
The fuel rods in the specific...
When we found
truck.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Right.
Except instead of nukes or Hideo Kojima, you're trying to find Zadornov.
Right. Okay.
And he's probably going to go, curses.
Yeah. Don't forget the shortcut requires box.
I can't go to the shortcut.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, also,
Right,
wait. That's to a different place anyway.
Yeah, never mind. I'm wrong. Ignore me!
I'm just going up this way.
I've made more Venture Brothers references in this Metal Gear franchise retrospective than I anticipated. We're at 2, but that's still, you know...
More than anticipated.
Yeah, if I had a nickel for every Venture Brothers reference I made in this franchise retrospective, it'd be 2 nickels, but that's more nickels than I anticipated all the same.
Too rich for my blood.
Paul, have you not been getting paid?
We get paid?
What do you think the GMP is for, man?
I don't know, I'm not an economist.
I think you need to talk to Cause.
I thought we were working for room and board.
Well, that too, but...
And dental.
Oh, well, I don't get dental. Maybe that's why I get paid.
Huh?
Go for it. I'll say that in 5, they can hear.
Fulton recovery subject
Oh,
confirmed
absolutely.
onboard helicopter.
They can see pretty well too. Honestly, the 5 AI is still some of the most like aware, but it's not as aware as they were in Ground Zeroes. Ground Zeroes, they're sharp. The CIA may have been a clusterfuck in Costa Rica, Nicaragua, but they're black site in Cuba. They got all their good dudes stationed there.
Great.
Is Camp Omega in Cuba?
It is. Because it's really Guantanamo, is what it is. That's what it's supposed to be, that they couldn't, use for reasons. So wouldn't it be great if your analyzer also marked dudes on them, just gave you eagle vision of them?
Pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, it would be.
Sure would be.
Give that man a butt pat.
You're doing fine, but I'm gonna need you to go to sleep.
I tried to reload, but he patted him down for some reason. Which is weird, because the interact button does not reload when I don't have an interact prompt. So I'm not sure why pressing up on...
asleep?
Hmm?
That man isn't even asleep, he's just still cowering.
He'll be asleep eventually, probably.
I think I see someone.
Huh? Huh? Oh.
Enemies close by!
Oh.
Run.
Yeah, you're good. He went to sleep eventually.
Huh? Damn it.
Oh well. I guess.
Wait, why was he carrying a Magnum?
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
All right, here we go. This is the place, right?
Yep.
Right, I get through here and then right. Okay.
There's a lot of men's up
A lot
there.
of men's
this
up
might
there.
Be, this might be Nagant time.
Yeah.
Probably starting with the man closest to you.
This one?
Yeah,
because you'll hear the gunshot.
Here, but...
Up. Hit the helmet. I was trying to hit the neck.
Enemy attack! We're under attack. Going to alert status.
Understood. Maintain heightened alert.
Just ignore this box in the foliage. So weird. The guy who shot at me is gone, but there's a box over there.
Bet he'll think twice before coming back down this road. Isn't that right, Box?
Yeah. Oh, cool. Talking
HQ,
box.
This is HQ.
This is patrol. All clear.
Understood. Stay vigilant.
Yeah, you might just want to peg the nearby guys with the hush puppy.
What's going on?
What?
You were
Oh,
taking cover behind the smallest ridge.
it must be... So, up on the D-pad must just be a shortcut for some combination of buttons that includes the triangle then, because when I can press triangle to do a thing, it does that instead of reloading. I wonder which combination of buttons it is exactly. Maybe it's maybe it's aiming and triangle.
I don't know.
Not sure. Do you want to Nagant these guys, or do you want to just go for it?
Interesting.
I don't think they can hear your gunshots, but they do react to being shot.
No, got him the helmet.
Rise and shine. Enemy attack.
Ah, shit.
We're under attack. Going to alert.
Go back to sleep.
Understood.
Rise and shine.
Maintain heightened alert.
God damn it, he got him again.
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah, you hit him once, so he probably went down, right?
Yeah, the other guy I think went down eventually.
HQ, come in.
Uh oh.
This is HQ.
Somebody up still.
This is patrol. All clear.
Understood.
I think he's on the other
Stay
side
vigilant.
of the. Yeah, he's on the other side on the bottom.
It's like he's a ways away.
Yeah, he's bottom floor of this thing on the other side. Man, you've done a really good job building up this awesome force, boss. Oh, there's a man over there.
Freeze.
There we go.
Alright, you're just aiming for the tank now.
I'm just aiming for wherever it hits.
What's going on?
Oh.
Huh? Huh? What? Nothing.
Oh, I think that guy's out front.
You can probably just go.
Yeah, you just need to get to the end.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see somebody moving out there.
Probably saw his 2 passed out friends.
Yeah, I think out front they saw the 2 passed out guys.
Anything in here?
Wait.
Oh. Okay.
Danger.
Can't be imagining things.
Can't be imagining.
Guys, I'm inside the facility. There's rows and rows of trucks here.
Zadornov should be somewhere in that area. Find him.
That's good use of recycled voice lines.
Metal Gear?
What?
Oh, that's a drink. That's a drink.
That's the best one.
Yeah. That's the best.
Well,
that's the single best delivery of that in the entire franchise, I think.
That's it for my drinks for tonight. That's the last one.
Oh, gear.
Nothing.
Just crates.
Magical floating crates.
Damn it.
Ah, there you are, you bastard.
Found me.
Stupid doorknob.
Why does it happen 6 times?
Don't
What
know.
the like first one, like, okay, 4 times I think is fine because you get the 2 creative ones, you get one that's like you find him in the wild.
Close, but no cigar. Not for you anyway. Snake, we're coming to pick him up.
Alright, I think that is
That's
gonna do it
first
for
time.
tonight.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. We will wrap up Peace Walker next week, and probably also wrap up Ground Zeroes, and maybe touch the intro of 5.
Maybe.
That's
Maybe.
a stiff maybe. But definitively we will beat Peace Walker, and definitively we will beat Ground Zeroes.
We will fight a weird monster.
Correct. And we will do that as well. Let's see. So tomorrow we might also fight a weird monster. It depends on if people are feeling up the Bigfoot tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
So that's tentatively a thing we might do. If we don't do that, we might do more V-Rising. It probably just kind of depends. But tentatively, Bigfoot is the plan for tomorrow.
I can research claymores now.
Good job, boss.
Maybe it'll be useful for TIGREX.
Maybe.
But with on that bombshell, I think we're gonna call it for tonight. Thank you everyone for joining us. We will see you later for more Metal Gear Solid, as we're I would say we're on the downhill drag now. I'd say we've made it through like half of
halfway through the series now.
Yes, I would say so. I would say so. Being on the other side of Peace Walker probably
Definitely,
puts us
yeah.
at the halfway point.
Yeah, 4 out of 6 games done, halfway through the series.
Yes, because there's a lot of 5. There is admittedly going to be a lot of 5. Which gameplay-wise, that's great. Where we're in a part of the franchise now where the gameplay is going to be considerably easier for you to experience, I think, Phil.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, thank you everybody, and we'll see folks tomorrow for Bigfoot or V-Rising. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Good night, Internet.
Yep. Good night, Internet.
Good night.